now. Cool. Well, welcome to this workshop. On this workshop, I've got some really cool stuff to share with you guys. So if you have any questions at any time during this call, then I got my wife who sat behind me. Her name is Chicha. She's going to be answering your questions. So you can go and say what's up to her. Her name is spelled C-I-C-E, Chicha. So if you've got any questions, you can ask Chicha. And I've also got my staff on the call as well. His name is Zishan, and he's here to answer any technical questions that you may have. So at any time during the call, you can just post your questions. Now, if you're unsure where the chat box is, it's called, well, it's either called the chat box or the questions tab, and it should be down in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. So if you open that up, you can type your questions and you can chat there. Now, none of you will be able to see each other's chat. I've done this on purpose so you're not going to get distracted. And okay, on this call, I'm going to show you the secret to making an easy $5,000 a month within the next 22 days. And then I'm going to show you how you can scale that easily to $10,000 monthly within the next 55 days. Okay, I'm also going to share the exact blueprint that I'm following to generate $100,000 to $180,000 per month. Does that sound good? Just drop a number 2 if that sounds good to you. Okay, cool. Lots of number 2s coming through. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, now here's why you'll want to stay till the end. There's a lot of things that we've got going on here. So you'll only get the benefit of this whole call if you stay right till the end, okay? By staying right through to the end, you get my $100 a day checklist. This is a completely free of charge course that I'm giving away. Excuse me. And you'll also get the presentation slides of this webinar, so you can refer back to them at any time. Those things are both going to be available on the final slide of this workshop, so you need to stay till the end to grab the URL where you can download those 2 things. Now, also, I'm going to be giving away $100 to the person who engages with me the most on this call. What I'll do is I'll review the stats after this session, and I'll pick a winner. I'll find out who's given me the most engagement, and I'll email you, and I'll ask for your PayPal details, and I'll send you $100 to your PayPal. Does that sound awesome? Yeah, okay. Awesome, awesome. Now, for those of you that are on the call right now, this call is 100% live, okay? But for some of you that are watching this at a later date, this might be a recorded version of this live call, in which case it will be an on-demand call. Now, this shouldn't make any difference whatsoever because I have my staff monitoring the chat 24/7, and I'm still going to be looking out for engagement at the end of every business day, and I'll be looking to see who engages the most in the chat as well, okay? So don't worry about that. All right, so give me some engagement, guys. Give me some engagement. Is that awesome? Yeah, okay. Lots of yeses coming through. Sweet. Okay. So I've just got one request from you guys that are on the call right now. Just one request. Can you kindly close down your Instagram, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your phone, your Zoom? I know there's a lot of people doing Zoom right now. But if you could if you could close them down, because we're going to be doing a lot of life-changing stuff on this call. I'm going to be revealing a ton of things that you're going to be interested in, and I don't want you to miss it, okay? I'm going to be throwing a lot of things at you, and I want you to be attentive, and these distractions are not going to help, right? So kindly go ahead and close them down. Also, if you have a pen and paper ready, that's definitely going to help you out as well. All right, so who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I'm guessing most of you guys that are on the call right now, you already know who I am, but for those of you that don't, okay, I've been called the lifestyle king of the digital space, and I routinely generate hundreds of sales daily, which translates to between $100,000 and $180,000 each month. Now, there's a lot of other people making that kind of money, but what makes me uniquely qualified to help you is how fast I went from nothing to these numbers, and I'll talk to you about this on the call today. So as you can see, here's some of the numbers that I've generated over the past year. In particular, this one right here. I've generated over $1 million back in 2019 last year. And this is a massive milestone for me. Now, just to prove to you guys that this is all legit and I'm not talking out of my downstairs, I'm going to go into my accounts and I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is one of my accounts here. See, Jono2690. In the past 30 days, I've done over just under $60,000 there. This is my Stripe account. You can see between the 12th of April and the 12th of May, I've done £30,000, which is about almost $40,000. In JVZoo, there's some more 6-figure earnings inside of there. And if I go to my other Warrior Plus account, you can see Jono Armstrong here, another $155,000 in the past 30 days. Now, this all came in, most of this $1 million all came in 2019. I'm going to prove this to you right now. If I go into my account, I can see my history here. And if I go down here, you see there's a few things from 2017, 2018, which stops here. 2019 begins here. Now, the 2018, 2017 stuff is nothing really dramatic, as you can see here. But from 2019 onwards, you can see how much I've been withdrawing on a pretty much weekly basis. There's a couple of $100,000 withdrawals there. Another one there. There's a 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. So all of this is pure profit, you know, and it's using the system that I'm about to share with you on this call right now today. Now, while I'm in here, let me just go back because I think I have some money available right now. Yes, I have $27,000 available right now, which I'm going to withdraw. Let's just withdraw 20K. And let's withdraw it directly to my bank account. Withdraw funds. 20K live right in front of your eyes. What would you do if you were in my position right now? You went into your account and you just withdrew 20 grand. What would you do with that money right now? Just type in what you would do with some of that money. With 20 grand, it's a lot of money. You could buy a car with that. You know, you could buy a really nice motorbike. What are some of the things that you would do? Pay bills, pay credit off, go put a down payment on a house, buy a put off my truck, pay off the mortgage. Yeah, loads and pay off debts. I would buy a car, buy Bitcoin. Yeah, that's a good idea. Pay bills, celebrate. Yeah, well, that's the kind of things that's possible with this. You can see I've still got another 8,000 in here, which is pending, and another 7,000, which I could withdraw right now, but I'm not going to. But this is just to show you guys that this is 100% legit, right? Okay, and that's who I am. And that's why you should kind of listen to me as well. All right, so a few questions for you guys. Would you like to work from home? Would you like to work from a resort or the beach, which I do all the time? Would you like to make more money than you ever could at a job? Would you like to quit your job, be your own boss, and set your own schedule? Or even, would you like to make a couple of $1,000s on the side per month without altering your existing lifestyle? Put a number 2 if that's why you're here. Put a number 2 if that, yeah. Okay, lots and lots and lots of number 2s coming through. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm glad that's why you're here, because I'm going to show you how to do this, right? Now, a quick overview of today's training for those of you that have just jumped in. I'm going to show you the fastest shortcut to making $10,000 per month by following a paint-by-numbers process with a twist that nobody else is doing, with only a computer, a laptop, internet, and the skills that you already have. From anywhere in the world, okay, regardless of what country you're living in, or even if you travel a lot like I do. Well, not right now, obviously, but I like to travel. I'll also show you how to scale this model to 6 figures per month, like I'm doing personally right now, without any technical skills, without any hard costs, in fact, without no costs whatsoever. Does that sound awesome? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to skip the hard part, because when I discovered how to do this, I went through this massive journey, which I'll talk to you about in a second, until I discovered this rinse and repeatable system. So I'm going to allow you to skip all of this trial and error and frustration and get straight to this point. Okay. Now, who is this workshop for? It's for people who are sick of your job. Okay. If you're in a soul-sucking 9-to-5 and you want more out of life, this is for you. Okay, if you're a homemaker and you want more quality time with your family, with your kids, this is for you. Or even if you're a freedom seeker like myself, who loves to travel and you want a portable business that you can take with them, or you can take with you anywhere in the world. Yeah, this is the most fantastic thing about this. It's great for people who enjoy traveling. It's also for retirees who want to enjoy their golden years in complete financial comfort. Or if you're just looking for an additional source of income, if you're happy with your financial situation at the moment and you just want to make an additional couple of $1,000s as a side hustle, you can use this system too. Now, here's what you don't need, okay? You don't need an audience. You don't need any kind of social media following. You don't need a Twitter. You don't need Instagram. You don't need Pinterest. And you don't need Facebook to do this, okay? Now, we're also not going to be drop shipping. We're not going to be sending anything from China. We're not going to be queuing up at the post office to send parcels to customers, okay? You don't need clients either. You don't need to deal with any clients. In fact, you don't need to deal with anybody at all. You can completely do this as a one-man show. Now, you can get started with this for 100% free of charge, okay? You don't need to have any kind of investments or hard costs. Does that sound good? Put a number 2 if that sounds good to you. Yes, okay, lots of number 2s coming through. Nice, right. So I've had a lot of people that have asked me to take this presentation down just because the amount of information that I'm revealing, and other people have been charging for this kind of information, but I wanted to give you guys this information for free, and I'm not going to be taking this down no matter how many people ask me to, because I think this information should be readily available to everybody so that anybody can get a head start with this, right? Now, some people who've attended this very call in the past have gone on to, like Badra here from India, within his first 3 days, he earned $498. Anantho here, within his first 3 days, he earned $887 with this. Bradley, he came in here and he earned $277 in his first day. And we got some bigger earners here. We got Amy, who's a single mum from the USA. She earned over $1,000 in her first 5 or 6 days. We've got Bowker here having his first $1,000 day with this system. We got Guy Potok, who's earned $4,300 in the last 30 days when he just got started. And we got people who've taken this system to the next level in 50 days. We've got Trevor Carr, who some of you may have heard of. He's using this exact system and he made over $200,000. We've got Tim Verdu here, who's from Holland. He made $40,000. He's actually making around $40,000 every single month with this. Now, all of these people are regular people. They don't have any special skills. They don't have any special education or experience. Many of these people have existing day jobs and commitments, so they've done this in their spare time. A lot of these people have 9-to-5s. Okay, most have never made a single dime online before this, and this is where their big breakthrough after watching this call. They just copied what I showed them, and they are reaping the rewards of this system. So, a quick disclaimer here, guys, okay? All of the results I'm showing inside this training are net profit. You're going to see a lot of presentations like this for stuff like drop shipping. And that's revenue that they're talking about. They're showing you all these massive numbers, but that's revenue. It's not profit. What I'm going to be showing you on this call is net profit. Everything that I showed you in my accounts before is net profit. Okay. Now, also, this is not a get rich quick or a push button loophole. It's not something that's going to work for a couple of weeks and then it goes away. This is a solid business model that you can use for months and years to come. Okay. Now, all the case studies shown are from real students as well. So I'm going to be showing you how to leverage other people's efforts to generate income, other people's efforts, so you won't have to do this on your own. I'm going to show you how to do this with completely free traffic, so you won't have to spend any of your own money either. And I'm going to show you how to scale this to the moon and 10x your results. Now, I'm not a guru. I'm not one of these guys who hangs around these flashy sports cars. I'm just a simple person that has actually cracked the code to making some really good money online. And I had no intention of sharing this information with anyone because, as you've seen, I'm already making some really good money online and I have no real need to. But I've had so many of my friends and my family and all of these random people asking me what I'm doing, asking me how I'm doing this. And I'm not able to get back to them in a simple email. So I decided to put this call together and show you guys in real time exactly how I'm able to do this. So like most other people in the world, I entered into what I like to call the system. And this is something that is conditioned into our minds since we're at an early age. You know, we're conditioned to go to school, to go to university, to get good grades and prepare ourselves for the real world, which means we would get into a full-time job for the next 40 plus years, working for somebody else and trading our time for money so that one day we can finally get our freedom. And this happens usually when we're about 65 or even 70 years old when we're able to retire, by which time we're not really able to enjoy our freedom as much as we would if we're in our 20s or 30s, right? And this system worked great for the past couple of hundred years until the birth of the internet. And this system got me into $50,000 worth of debt because I'd been to university and I got into debt because of that. So in order to pay that off, I got myself a teaching job. And I was a teacher from the year 2000 to the year 2009. This is a classroom where I was working in here in Jakarta in Indonesia. I was an English teacher. This is my boss right here. Okay, this is me back in the days. And I worked 40 hours a week. I got paid $1,100 a month, which is borderline breadline, even over here in Indonesia. This is really not enough. And I had a 2-hour commute to and from the school every single day. And I did this for 9 years. And I look back at this 9-year period of my life and I quiver whenever I look back on this because this is one of the worst times of my life. This was a real struggle. And I'm sure a lot of you guys on the call right now can relate to this. How many of you guys are working in a 9-to-5 job that you absolutely despise for a boss that you despise and you're getting paid pretty much minimum wage? You're trading your time for money and you're putting in a lot of hours and you're commuting to work. You're just basically surviving. How many of you guys can relate to this? Yeah, I see a lot of people engaging on this. Now, luckily, in 2009 to 2015, I kind of got out of this system because I became a professional musician. I'd been a musician since I was at school, and I took this to the next level during this time period. So I was making some decent money, but I wasn't quite out of the system because I still had managers telling me where I needed to be on the weekend for these gigs, and I was also doing a lot of acting as well during the week, and I had a manager telling me where to be there. So like many other people, I was chasing the dream, but I wasn't quite catching it. Now, all of this went down the toilet in 2015 when I got myself stupidly hooked on prescription medicine like Xanax and diazepam, and I mixed that with alcohol as well and just took it to another level of addiction. And as a result of this, I lost my job as a musician. My whole income went down the drain on buying these prescription drugs and buying alcohol, and I found myself completely addicted to this. So I decided to go to rehab in 2016. This is me. Check me out. This is a world away from what I look like right now. Look how sunken my eyes are into my face. So I went through this rehab, and it's pretty similar. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the film called Trainspotting from the 90s, but it was very, very similar to this experience where this guy goes through rehab and he's having hallucinations. He's seeing dead babies crawl across the ceiling. It was hell for 2 weeks straight. I was going cold turkey off of these prescription drugs. It was a horrible experience that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, but after that 2 week period, I was clean. But I was still in $50,000 worth of debt. Okay, now I had to make a choice at this point in my life whether to go back to this teaching job because I'd quit the band. They weren't going to have me back. They'd replaced me. So this looked like my only option. The only thing that I was actually qualified to do was to go back to this classroom. And this is something that gave me nightmares. I really didn't want to have to go back to trading my money, trading my time for money, and go back to this classroom and work for somebody else and make somebody else rich. I really didn't want to have to do that. So I looked at my other options. Okay, and I'd have called you crazy if you'd have told me at that point in time that in 2 years from now I'd be a millionaire. I'd just call you crazy. But do you want to know how I did it? Just drop a number 2 in the chat box if you want to know how in 2 years I went from minus $50,000 to over $1 million. If you want to know how I did that, drop a number 2. Okay, I see a lot of people typing number 2s in the chat box. Okay, cool. So I thought, all right, well, what about starting a business? This is my plan B. Because if you look at all of the richest people in the world, like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, they're all multi-billionaires. And they all have one thing in common. They're all business owners. So I thought, okay, well, even if I'm not a multi-billionaire, but what if I could just get a slice of this business pie? So I talked to my friends and my family, and I thought, well, what about starting a business? They all looked at me and thought I was crazy. And this kind of makes sense, right? Because if you look at how 99% of people go through life, you know, they get into college for 3 years, they get into $40,000 to $60,000 worth of debt, and they go around the back. Okay, they're not going directly to their freedom, right? Because they think that they're blocked by these things: time, money, experience, luck. Because they think that they need all of these things in order to start a business, which will get them quickly to their freedom. So they take the back route. They go to college. They get into this safe life, trading their time for money, working for somebody else, making somebody else rich for 30 to 40 years, and then they might get their freedom once they get retired, right? But they're blocked by these things here. So the reason people think this is because they're thinking about these types of businesses, like franchises. Like a McDonald's franchise is going to cost you $1 to $2.2 million just to get the franchise. Starbucks is going to cost you at least $315,000 just to get a franchise fee from Starbucks, right? It makes sense, right? And even the cheaper ones, like this cruise planners, it's going to cost them $11,000 just to get the franchise with an initial investment of up to $23,000. So you can see why people think that they're blocked by these things, because they're thinking about these traditional types of businesses. But what if there was another option, right? What if there was another option that allowed you to remove this block? And I'm talking about cash flow businesses here, because with cash flow businesses, like online businesses, like what I'm going to be teaching you about on this call today, the only thing that you need is your skill. Okay, the only investment is your time, and your leverage, it's leverage versus investment, right? So I investigated further, and I found that Amazon had what's called an affiliate program. So I tried this out, okay, and I made these little Amazon niche sites. But the problem here is that the commissions with Amazon is only 3%, so you have to drive a lot of traffic. Now, while it's passive, it's pretty much passive once you set these sites up and you get good freedom, the downside is you're not going to make much money. So I also tried out Shopify. How many of you guys have heard of Shopify or even tried it? Drop a number 2 in the chat box if you've heard or tried Shopify. Yeah, lots of number 2s coming through. I tried this as well. The money was way better. I got this to work. I got this to make some decent money, but it was super time consuming. You know, I had to go back and forth with customers, sending them tracking numbers and dealing with refunds and dealing with the supplier and sending out shipping invoices and all this kind of stuff. It was super time consuming. It wasn't passive at all. And this is something I didn't like. I wanted a passive income. So the big aha moment here came when I discovered software and digital products, because unlike Amazon, the commission rate was 50 to 100%. Okay, there were instant payments instead of having to wait for 3 months like Amazon. There's a huge market. It's a multi-billion-dollar recession-proof industry, and this got me excited. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got started. So in 2017, this is the beginning of my trial and error days. I saw other marketers making thousands per day by selling software and digital products using this system. So I did like what most other people do, and I started buying traffic. And I spent around $200 on Google Ads, which is money that I didn't have because my mum was sending me money. But I did make a $13 commission, which proved to me that this system worked. I was just doing it wrong. And I discovered here that the real keys here are traffic. The traffic needs to be free, okay? In order for me to make this work, the traffic needs to be free. Write this stuff down, okay? Traffic, trust, sales. The trust is going to come from videos because everybody's watching videos online right now instead of just images, right? And then the sales are going to come from incentives, and I'm going to expand on these things later on, but make sure that you write these down. So during the trial and error, I learned that these three keys were crucial. So I crafted one last campaign based on these three keys with free traffic, with videos, with incentives. Now, did it work? Well, so far I'd spent over $500 on traffic. I was about to give in, and I went to bed super worried because if this didn't work out, I was going to have to go back to teaching English with this boss right here. And this is something, as you know, that I didn't really want to do. So the next morning I woke up and I had a $51.15 commission check in my account. This was April 2017. I was super pumped, but I wanted to make sure that this wasn't a fluke. So I plugged in the process again, and it made me $161. I plugged in the process again. It made me $171. I plugged in the process again, and I made $187.58. So I knew that this wasn't a fluke. This system that I discovered worked every single time. You can see this was June, I think, 2017. I'd made over $700 in that month. This was amazing. It felt like I had this win button on my desk that I could smash whenever I wanted to. All I needed to do was plug the system in again and again and again, and it made money for me. It was an awesome moment. And I knew at this point in time I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again. How awesome is that? Now, just to put all of this into perspective, I'm going to head over to my Facebook account so you can see in real time how this progression was made over this 2-year period. So this is me back in my drug days in 2016. Look how messed up I look there. This is when I was completely broke, okay? Now we're getting into beginning of 2017 around here. And you can see as I go forward, I probably had my first real breakthrough here. Well, this is beginning of 2018. So this is about 6 months after I discovered the system, and the system was starting to generate me multiple 3-figure days, after I discovered that win button. So as we go forward, me and my wife were finally able to go on a budget holiday. We stayed in these $16 a night bungalows in an island in North Sumatra. We could have effectively stayed here for the rest of our life at this point because I was earning multiple hundreds of dollars a day. But that scaled up even more as we go forward. This is my first $1,000 day. Again, beginning of 2018. This is only 6 or 7 months after I discovered this system, right? And as you can see, from earning thousands of dollars a day, my lifestyle just got better and better and better. You see, we were finally able to start traveling in style, renting nice cars. We took the kids over to Bali. Had my first $5,000 day here in September 2018. This was just over a year of me discovering this system. This is super fast, and as you can see, as the progression goes through, we're able to go on more luxurious holidays. We took the kids away to Komodo Island. We bought some land over on this beach here in Indonesia. We went over to Canada. We're flying business class. We're staying in 5-star resorts. We're traveling pretty much every 3 weeks, and it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier as the progression goes through. You see right here, I was flying first class. But you can see basically what the system has done for me over this 2-year period. It's crazy how fast this has progressed from going from minus $50,000 in debt here into a 2-year period, and then me going to $1 million. So drop a number 2 in the chat box now if you can see if it's inspiring to you that the system took somebody from minus $50,000 in debt to over $1 million within just 2 years. If you found that inspiring, please drop a number 2. Yeah, lots and lots of number 2s coming through. Well, I'm going to reveal how to do this on this call right now today. And it's not just my results, it's not just me who's able to get awesome results. I've given this exact system to a handful of people, and they've all cashed in with it as well. You can see some of the results that these guys are getting on this page right here. Some within days. Look at this, 3 days, Badger made almost $500. Adam within 4 days making 3 figures, okay? It took me 6 months to get to this 3-figure day, but these guys are doing it literally within days, right? So based on what I've told you just now, based on what I've experimented with Amazon and Shopify, are you starting to see the advantages of my system over these other systems that are out there that I've tried? Okay, yes, it's more passive, the profits are way bigger, and it's a lot easier to do as well. So here's where you're going to see how to skip the 9 to 10 months that it took me to figure this out. My story was full of trial and error failures and lost money and lost time and frustration. I'm going to hand you to the part where I discovered this win button. Okay, we're going to take it from there. I'm going to break this down on the call, so have your pen and paper ready. Now, the first cornerstone of this is what I was doing between 2017 to 2018. This is what I like to call the free method, and I was able to scale this free method to $1,000 a day. Now, I call this a free method because you don't have to pay for any traffic to do this. You can get started within the next next 24 hours and you can start earning money using this exact system. This is the one thing that really helped me out in the beginning because I didn't have any money. Now it works by us going over to a calendar of digital products, a launch calendar of digital products, which is called munchi.com. So go write this down and you can check this out later. But basically what you're going to see on this page is different calendar entries for all of these digital products when they're going to be launched. And you can see on one particular day here, there's 5 products that are launching. So there's a lot of products launching on multiple days, right? Now, every single one of these launches, there's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of hype, and that means that there's going to be a lot of free traffic. Okay, all we need to do is go to munchi.com and we need to just go and find a big launch that's going to happen. So we know there's going to be a lot of free traffic flying around. Okay, now let me ask you a question right now. Let's say that you wanted to buy a new smartphone. Let's say that the iPhone 12 is going to come out next week. It's not in the shops yet. You're excited about this. You want to buy this. What do you do to find out more information about this product? Okay, just type some of your answers in the chat box below. What are some of the things that you'll do to research this product and find out more? Okay, I'm seeing answers coming through already. So you got YouTube, you got Google, you got reviews. Yeah, exactly. Now, there's a lot of people that do this on YouTube, and I'm sure you've seen these things before called unboxing videos. Now, what will happen is this guy will give you a demo, give you a preview of this brand new iPhone that's coming out, and it will show you how he's using it. It will show you what the features do. And this is exactly what we're going to be doing, but with these digital products, right? So this is how it works. You've got what's called affiliates, right? Affiliates have these big email lists, and they send out newsletters to their email lists. And what they're getting to do is they're getting their subscribers to go directly to the sales page of this digital product to go and check it out and get more information. Now, most of their newsletters that they send out, most of their subscribers will actually do that. They'll click on the link in their email, they'll go straight to the sales page and they'll check it out. When they buy it, this affiliate gets commissioned with that sale, right? Now, what 20%, around 20% of people will do, they're smart buyers. They want to know more information about this product. They haven't got the information that they need from the sales page. They're interested in buying it, but they want more information. So these guys also go and look for review videos. So all we need to do is make a review video, and in the link of our description of our review video, we put our affiliate link, which goes to the sales page. It resets the cookie. It commissions us with the sale rather than these people. These people have done all the work for us, these big affiliates. We're just snipering the sales away. How cool is that? Now, instead of putting our affiliate link in the description of our video, what we're going to do, and this is something that's really, really, really powerful, is put a link to what I like to call a golden page. Now, on this page, we have free incentives that we're offering to people who are going to buy via our link versus buy via the original affiliate's link, right? So let me put this into perspective. Let's say we go back to buying that iPhone 12. Let's say that you went to go and watch a unboxing video, and the guy in the video said that, okay, this iPhone 12 is going to launch next week, but if you buy this via the link in my video, I'm going to give you a free pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones completely for free. You're going to remember this guy's video. You're going to bookmark that video. And once this iPhone 12 gets released, you're going to go back to his video and buy via him. Why? Because he's offering this free pair of Bluetooth wireless headphones, right? Does that make sense? We're doing pretty much the exact same thing on here by giving people free, valuable incentives to incentivize them to buy via us. And this adds dynamite to our promotions. Seriously, this adds dynamite to our sales. You can see this is I made $5,000 a day just using this exact method by offering valuable bonuses, valuable incentives, right? So you're probably asking right now, how do I get free traffic from YouTube? Well, it's pretty easy. You just simply buy an aged YouTube account. So you can type into Google aged YouTube account. Go and get an aged YouTube account with some engagement on it already, with some authority on it already. And then YouTube will rank your video based on engagement. So all we need to do is manipulate this algorithm by adding engagement to our videos. Now we can do that using a software called TubeCobra. This will send comments, views, and likes to our video, which will in turn bump it towards the top of YouTube. Now to add fuel to the fire, we can also add backlinks to our video using another software, which is called Done For You Suite 2.0. And with all of these things in line, your video is going to show up right at the very top of YouTube for those people that are searching for your video. So you can sniper the sale, right? How cool is that? So what if you don't want to go on camera? Well, that's easy as well. You just use these very simple Google ads, and you've probably seen these on YouTube right at the very top of the search results. These cost literally 5 cents per click to put up here. Okay, and again, we're sending to our golden page with our incentives, and we're going to sniper the sale from these big affiliates. Now, here's an example of me doing this. You know, I spent $243 on these. My average cost per click was 21 cents. I spent $243. I got 1,116 clicks, and I made $3,783 without even making a review video, without even putting my face on camera. I just wrote these very simple ads. You can see the text in here, and I made $3,783 from an ad spend of $243, which is pretty insane, right? Yeah, okay, well, here's a case study that I made about doing this free method, so you can see this in action. So this is going to go live at 10 a.m. on the 2nd of May, which is about 12 hours from now. So I'm just uploading my video. We'll come back and we'll see how this does. I'm not going to email or anything for this. I'm just purely going to make this review video and see how much money we can make. Hopefully a couple of $100s, but we'll see. Now, a couple of days has passed actually. It's Thursday the 7th of May 2020 at 6:55 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. So let's just go in and see how much this has done. So the product was called WP Money Machine that I made this video for. I've done 20 sales and it's generated a total of $164. This is completely free of charge, okay? I haven't paid a single penny to get this money. So if I just go back. Okay, so this one right here, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. Let's open this one up because this is another one that I simply made a video for. This one right here, okay, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. You can see this is my video that I made 10 months ago, right? 10 months ago. And you can see, once this loads up, you can see that this video in 10 months passively has made me over $5,500. Completely passively. All I did was make this one video 10 months ago, and the money has just been coming in on a daily basis. And this happens in my other account as well. You see, this is my JVZoo account, right? I've made $157 today. I haven't promoted anything on JVZoo for probably 2 weeks now. Okay, but if I go into my stats, we'll see where these sales actually came from. Okay, so we got a couple from Commission Gorilla. We got a couple from the upgrade of Commission Gorilla. These ones here, look, Bloom. This was a video that I made. Let me go and have a look. Okay, so let's just type in Bloom review. Alright, this was 2 years ago. Okay, so I made this video 2 years ago and I'm still getting paid from it today. You can see I've made one sale that's $33. And this one, Video App Suite, I made this video probably about 3-4 months ago. You know, all of these other ones, I haven't done anything on JVZoo yet. I'm still able to make over $150 today from all of these videos, all of this real estate that I've added onto YouTube that I haven't paid a dime for, okay? This is completely free of charge. All right, so that was my little case study. Now you could see I made over $5,000 from one single video that I made 10 months ago. Can you imagine that? Just adding one video to your YouTube channel and then checking it 10 months later and seeing that you've made over $5,000. You know, it's just real estate that you add every single time. How cool is that? It's completely free of charge, right? Congratulations, you are now financially free if you're doing this method. You don't have to pay a dime to do this, right? Really, really powerful stuff. So the best part of this is you can start 100% free. You can start earning within the next 24 hours. There's multiple launches that happen every day that you can do this for. Not just one, but there's multiple launches. Now, back in 2018 when I was doing this, I would go after 5 launches in a day, right? Because every launch that I did would make around $200 per launch. And that was how I was able to make $1,000 in a single day. You can see right here in a 24-hour period, at the beginning of 2018, I made over $1,000, right? Now, there's pros and cons to this method. It is time consuming because it's going to take you 1 to 2 hours a day to do this. But think about that, right? 1 to 2 hours per day to make $1,000. I think it's well worth it, right? It becomes passive over time, as you've seen. You just upload this and you generate money from these videos that you uploaded months ago, right? And more importantly, this can enable you to build capital for the next level. Now, the free method, let's just have a roundup here. So, are you guys enjoying the training so far? Put number 2 if you're enjoying the training. Do you think with the right guidance, yeah, lots of number 2s coming through, cool. Do you think with the right guidance that you can do this? Just put a yes in the chat box if you think you can do this with the right guidance. Yes, okay, lots of yeses coming through. Lots of number 2s. Appreciate the engagement here today. These people thought so too. You got Brian Alcock, okay, he did this. He made $447. On one day, you can see there. You can see Hai Chow, who's actually from China. He had his first $100 day a couple of days ago, right? You got Jerome here, who had his first $220 day using this free method, right? So, okay, that is one of the cornerstones, but you're probably asking, what now? Okay, right? There are many marketers and top earners who stick exclusively to affiliate marketing, like I've just shown you, and that's fine. But what I did is I used some of my free method profits to reinvest, and I built my own ATM machine. Okay, this is crazy. Now, this is for people that are after lifestyle kind of money. Would you like to hear more about this? Yes or no? Yes, okay, I thought so. Lots of yeses coming through, awesome. All right, this is cornerstone number 2 that we're getting into now, and this is what I call the money on demand method. And you can scale this easily to $5,000 a day. I was doing this from 2018, and I'm still doing it right now. Okay, now the goal here is to build our own email list. Remember, in the free method, we talked about affiliates who send traffic via their email lists of 10s or 20 or 30,000 people. They send out newsletters, right? They're making a lot of money because they have an email list. So the goal of this is to build our own email list. Why? Because one subscriber is worth approximately $1 per month. Right? So if we do the maths here, if we have 10,000 subscribers, how much could we approximately expect to make per month? Okay, just drop your answer into the chat box right now. 10,000. Okay, well done, James. We've got Salim, we've got Richard Burton, we've got Kevin, we've got DJ Sweetman, we've got Herb, Gerald, Aaron. Everybody's saying take 10K. Okay, awesome. Well, this is a great method, okay? This is probably the easiest thing ever because you can make money on demand whenever you need more money. Let's say you wanted to go out and buy a pair of Nikes. All you need to do is just send out an email. 20 minutes later, you'll have $100, $200, depending on the size of your email list. All you do is just send out an email to your list, and money's going to go into your account within like 20 minutes or half an hour. It's the easiest thing ever. You can just hit up your ATM machine whenever you want. Okay. Now, one email takes around 3 minutes to write. My email list is 37,000 subscribers, but you're probably asking yourself, well, how come you're making around $180,000 a month with 37,000 subscribers? Shouldn't it be $37,000, right? Well, the reason is because my email list is built with buyers. These are different from regular subscribers. Okay, reason being is because each buyer subscriber is worth approximately $5 per month per subscriber. So if you times $5 by 37,000, boom, you get around 180,000, right? Okay, now another case study. I'm going to prove how powerful this is right now. So I hope you guys are ready for this one. Here we go. 7:11 p.m. in New York, so this is Eastern Standard Time on April the 30th right now. Okay, now I've just been scheduling some emails. It took me literally 5 minutes. Okay, but we've got 1, 2, 3 that are going to go out on the 1st of May, starting at 8:55 a.m. Okay, so these are going to go live tomorrow. This product is actually going live tomorrow. This is the one that I've set up these emails for. As soon as I wake up, we're going to come back in and we're going to see how much I made from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails that took me literally 5 minutes. Okay, so it's the moment of truth. It's super early in the morning. I've just woken up, as you can probably tell from my eyes. It is 4:14 a.m. It's around 5:15 p.m. in the US right now. So I'm just going to log in and see what the damage is on the promo that I did. There we go. So $3,318 so far. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so right now it's 11:44 a.m. my time. The clocks are just about to change over to midnight in Eastern Standard Time now. So I'm just going to go into my account here, and you can see if I just refresh this one last time. Since the last update, it's been a few hours, right? But it's ended up doing just over $5,000, okay, in the past 13 hours, I think. But yeah, this is just to show you the power of email marketing, because all I did literally was just send out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails. It took me literally 15 minutes to do all of these, 15, 20 minutes maybe, to write all of these 5 emails, and that's it. That's $5,000 in the bank. And remember, this is pure profit. This is not revenue. This is pure profit. So that's $5,000 from around 15 minutes of writing emails. How awesome is that? Can you imagine waking up to $5,000 like I did that day? What would you do with that money? What would you buy? You know, it's ridiculously easy. Okay, so you're probably asking right now, how do I build a list of buyers, right? You're probably asking that question, and it's not that difficult. So how about building a list of buyers and getting paid to do it? Would that be even better? I tell you, this business model is absolutely ridiculously cool. So how do we do this? We sell our own products. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay? I know you're probably thinking, I don't know where to start, or I thought this was passive. Well, keep watching, because I personally don't like doing hard work either, and I'm going to show you the shortcut to doing this, right? So the trick here, the massive shortcut here, is to work smarter and not harder. The trick is to outsource. Okay, you can outsource the actual product, either a software or a training. You can outsource all of the sales material as well. You can outsource all of the packaging to these different platforms here. You've got Fiverr, you've got Upwork, you've got Freelancer. So your job, when it comes to creating a product, your job is actually only a couple of hours of research in the beginning, and then listing this product on Munchai. You remember that launch calendar we talked about? That's all you need to do, right? So by launching products, we achieve two goals here. We make money from these products that we launch. We get money in our back pocket straight away. And more importantly, every single person that buys this product from us, they get automatically transferred onto our email list, right? And that helps to build up our ATM machine so we can send out emails like I just showed you in these case studies, right? So we're killing two birds with one stone right here. Okay, ready for the next case study on product launching? I'll show you exactly what I did to outsource everything. Here we go. Okay, it's 10:39 p.m. on May the 4th, EST, okay, in New York. This launch is going to go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on May the 5th. So it's under 12 hours time. So I just want to show you what I've done. Basically, I've just been delegating stuff to these two people here. This guy right here is the guy who's written all of my sales page. So all of the writing, so I didn't have to write a thing. And then this team here, these are based in the Philippines, and they have done all the design work of my sales materials. So, okay, so this is the sales page here. The guy that I showed you before, he's written all of this stuff. Exactly. I haven't written a thing. Okay, he's done all of that. And then the design team in the Philippines, they've done all the graphics on here. They've made it look really nice. All I've done is just delegate the tasks to them, right? So this is good to go. Also, for the actual product itself, it's a training course. And you can see inside of the training, inside the members area here, I haven't done any of the training. Okay, it's all been done by this guy here who's called Rashvin. So I've outsourced the training to him. I haven't had to do a thing. My design team have made this nice looking members area. They've done all of the sales material. All I've done is just delegate the work to these two guys that I showed you before, and got that guy to make the training. All I've done really is just go over to Munchai, and I just entered it in onto Munchai. That's all I've really done. This, and then just delegating the work. That's pretty much it. This product is actually called Insurgency, so you can see from here, Insurgency. So I made a list inside of here called Insurgency. You can see that. Okay, this is when I made it yesterday, and there's one person on there right now. Okay, so this is going to change, and I'll come back and I'll update you in 48 hours time, so you can see A, how much money I've made from doing this, B, how many subscribers I've got. Remember, this is all outsourced. Almost like 98% of it is just outsourced. Okay, quick update guys, it's now 12:29 a.m. so it's just gone past midnight on early morning May the 6th. So this is the damage so far. You can see $32,000 in my account, John Armstrong, and we've got an additional 662 new subscribers to my email list. So I've basically been paid to get these 662 new buyer subscribers. Let's have a look at how much has been made. So this is day 2, okay, 17,000. Remember yesterday was 32. So a total of around 53,000 in the past 48 hours, and an additional, well, a total of 1,027 new buyers onto my email list, all in less than 48 hours, all by outsourcing all of this whole process, which is pretty insane. There you have it. That's my launching case study. Now, you can probably understand why there's so many people on Munchai launching on a daily basis, right? Because this is what they're doing. They're building their list. They're getting paid to build their list while they do it. They're all outsourcing because it's so easy. So now we start to see how this system fits together. We outsource a product launch. We make money from the launch. As you can see, I made over 50,000 in the first 48 hours with that launch. And more importantly, we collect subscribers. So then we can go and email these subscribers, and we can make money with every single email. All we need to do is just repeat this process every single month. We launch a product, we email, we make money in both of these ways, right? So at this point, it gets even more crazy, okay, the good kind. But do you want to know how I add an additional $10,000 to $50,000 to my earnings per month with zero extra work? Okay, put a hell yeah in the chat box if you want to know how I do this. Hell yeah, okay. Yeah, lots of hell yeahs coming through. All right. Well, this is with what's called high ticket sales, okay? These are not my products, okay? These are other people who have these high ticket products, and whenever I send my traffic to them and somebody buys, I get paid $500 to $1,000 every single sale. Okay, now these guys have prepared all of the stuff that I need. I don't really need to go ahead and do anything. They give me pre-written emails that I just need to copy and paste. They do all the selling for me, so I don't need to do anything. And it's an easy $10,000 to $50,000 per month with zero extra work. Who wants to see this live in action right now? Just give me a hell yeah if you want to see this live in action right now, and I'll show you. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, lots of hell yeahs. Okay, here we go. It is 4:50 a.m. on the 29th of April, okay, which is, if I just refresh this, it's 5:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I have a product that's going live at 7 p.m. So what I've done is I've scheduled my emails, as you can see here, and the final email, which is this one, go, 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 we're live. This is when the webinar is actually going to start. This is going to go out at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, which is in just under an hour, okay? Now, I didn't need to do anything to do these emails because the vendor, the owner of the product, gave me all of these emails to copy and paste. These are the subject lines here that I could just copy and paste in, and then this is the actual body of the emails that I copy and pasted in. So all of the emails that I've written there have all just been copied and pasted. Okay, just a quick update for you guys. Now it is 10:30 a.m. Okay, so it's a few hours after the call is finished. Okay, I'm going to sign in. And let's see what it's up to now. So $4,191 so far. Remember, all of this has cost me nothing. All I've done is sent out a few emails. There you go. So that was $4,000 in a single day just from sending out copy and pasted emails that I didn't really need to do anything. I just lined them up in my autoresponder using the email list that I built from product launching, and I made an additional $4,000 in a single day. You know, and you can do this on multiple days. So now the money cycle gets even better. And like I said, you can do this in as little as 45 minutes a day. You outsource a product launch. Okay, that's not going to take you very much work at all. You've seen the little amount of effort that I've actually done. I just delegated stuff. I use that to build up my email list. So then I can email my new subscribers with low ticket offers and also high ticket offers right here. So most of these high ticket offers, I just copy and paste the emails in, right? It took me literally 5 minutes. With emailing my low ticket offers, it took me literally 10 minutes to write those 4 or 5 emails, right? We just repeat this process every month. We build our list by outsourcing a launch and we email our subscribers. We make money in multiple ways. Now remember, the best part of this is that 90% of this method can be outsourced. Okay, it's a passive $10,000 a month, easy, minimum. You get to work from home. You get to work from the resort. You get to work from wherever you want. You get your financial freedom, your time freedom, and your location freedom. Is this awesome? Drop a number 2 if you think this whole business model is awesome and it's something that you would like to do. Yeah, okay, number 2s are flooding in. Yeah, now do you understand how I went from minus $50,000 and within 2 years I went to over $1 million? I was a millionaire. Do you understand that now? Just write, yes, I understand. Okay, I just did those things that I just explained to you, right? That's all I did. That's all I did. And that got me to $1 million within 2 years, which is unbelievable, right? And it's not just me. It's not just me. You see, Anoy, who's from India here, he's made $941 in a day using this. Trevor Carr, like I said, he made over $200,000, right? We've got more people doing this who've attended this call. They've took action on what I've told you. So you've got Darren here. He made $880 yesterday, $280 today using this exact formula, right? We've got John Newman, who's got his inbox is blowing up with sales that are coming in. We've got Guy Potok, who's made a ton of money as well. So just a recap right now, you can start with the free method that I showed you, okay, to make an easy $100 to $200 per day. That's what I did for the first 6 months. Actually, and it's great for putting money in the bank and gearing you up for other income streams. So I save my money and I put it into outsourcing list building, okay? So that's the next thing that we talked about is building our email list through outsourcing product launches. And then the next thing is that we can plug in other people's high ticket products simply by copy and pasting their emails and make additional bonus money. Okay, all of this within 45 minutes a day. That's all it takes, right? Here's me doing it in the middle of nowhere on a desert island. Here's me doing my 45 minutes of work from the Shard in London. It's one of the top hotels. We're on the 47th floor with a beautiful view of Tower Bridge. Here's me in business class flying to Vegas doing my 45 minutes of work in the sky. Here's me doing it in Bali, okay? It's the best business model in the world. Okay, it's so easy and it hardly feels like a business, but the money is as real as it gets, as you can see, right? So questions for you guys. Have you learned a lot from this training? Has it opened your eyes? Can you see the big picture right now? Yeah, okay, lots of yeses coming through. Awesome. Do you think with guidance that you can do this as well? Give me a yes. Yeah, it's easy. It's really, really not that difficult, okay? And all you need to do is just repeat this money cycle every month, and it takes literally 45 minutes a day, which means you can do this in your spare time. Yeah, so you outsource a product launch, you make money from the launch, you email your new subscribers that you built from outsourcing this launch, and then you email to other people's high ticket products and you make thousands of dollars. You just repeat this cycle every single month. There's not a day that goes by where you don't make money. Now, I have absolute confidence that you can go out and do this with the eye-opening stuff that you've just learned. Just by using a tiny fraction of what you've seen today, you'll be able to make a giant leap forward in your online income journey. Now, I don't know how much or how little you knew about online business coming into this call, but it would be a safe bet that some of this, if not all of this, is brand new material for you. Stuff such as the free unboxing review method, which is going to allow you to start generating income, pulling money out of the sky by making review videos. Or stuff such as generating insane amounts of money from your own digital products that you launch and you outsource by giving it to somebody else to do all the work on Fiverr, Freelancer, or Upwork. Or stuff such as building your own ATM machine as a byproduct of selling your own products and creating an asset that's going to be with you for life, that's going to generate you money on demand. So at this point, you must be excited to experience the amazing things that this system can give you. And it's possible that you could take what you know right now, put in enough time and effort, and get it to work all on your own. And if going out there and doing it alone was your only option, it would be a worthy pursuit, and one that has a potential to change your entire life the same way that it's done for me. But if you try this alone, you get no direction, no support, and no one to turn to for help. You'd only have what I've given you today. But what if there is another option? Because the real challenge is that we've only had an hour together, and no matter how incredible this training's been, it's very hard to create a lasting change in your life from just 1 hour. So how about an option where me and my team make your success our #1 priority, and we give you all the tools and guidance to get you the kind of results that you've seen from my students today? Now, obviously, this would be a premium solution, but it's one that I'd love you to hear more about. Would it be okay with you guys if I share the details about this option? Just type yes or no in massive capital letters into the chat box right now if you want to know more about this or not. Okay, lots of lots of yeses coming through right now, so I'm going to go into more details on this. So allow me to introduce you to my brand new flagship coaching system for 2020 called the Ministry of Freedom. This gives you direct access to myself, my expert team, and an entire community of people that are crushing it with this right now, many that you've seen today on this call. Plus, I round up all the resources that I've ever used to make money and simply give them to you. Think about that for 1 second. Being handed every tool that you need to get results straight up at no extra costs. No digging around, trying to find out which widget for this and that. Can you see what a massive shortcut this is? Yeah, okay, so Ministry of Freedom is the from scratch to $10,000 per month consistently within the next 22 days. The step-by-step financial freedom blueprint plus mentorship to take you by the hand and practically force you to a consistent and predictable $10,000 plus per month, starting from scratch with no previous experience within the next 22 days or less. So what is Ministry of Freedom? It's a complete high-definition video training supported by 8 weeks of live coaching, breaking down the 3 core elements of this system, which are, #1, the free unboxing review method. You get all of the scripts. You get all of the step-by-step training, the templates, everything that you need to do to make this work. And we show you how to set everything up in the process. You also get how to create your own digital products, full detailed training on this, how to outsource the whole process, how to create your own softwares to sell and build your email list. You also get detailed training and setup and resources to run paid advertising like a rigged casino machine. What do I mean by that? I mean by every $1 that you put in, you can make $5 back. With absolutely no guesswork, at any stage, you can literally see profits within days, while laying foundations for ongoing passive income. So, who would like to see inside the members area right now so I can show you exactly what you're getting inside the Ministry of Freedom? Just put, yes, I want to see inside the members area. Type that into the chat box right now and we'll get into it. Okay, I see a lot of stuff coming through. So I'm going to go into this. So week #1, and this is the members area right here. This is the high definition video members area. That is one aspect of the Ministry of Freedom that you will get access to. So we've got the course introduction. We got week 1 is the mindset, commitment, and success. I'm just going to give you an idea of what these videos look like inside of here. And in week 1, you are going to discover. It's all about discovery. You're going to learn how to see the big picture and be able to read it like the Matrix. You can see the quality of these videos inside of here. And we've also got over-the-shoulder videos as well, which I'll go into inside of the next module, which is going to be the free method. And you can see this is called launch jacking right here. And this is going to show you how to do the whole launch jacking method, which is the way that you can start pulling money out of the sky for free. I'll show you how to start banking your first commissions completely free of charge through all of these different video modules, step by step. Nothing is left unturned, as you can see in here. So we've got virtual videos in here. We've got over-the-shoulder stuff showing you how to set everything up as well. Okay, so that's going to be part of week 2. Week 3 is all about the ads loophole. So using the free method, we're going to show you how to pour jet fuel on that by using very cheap penny-click ads. We're also going to get into outsourcing product launches. So you can see down here, software research and outsourcing, product launching. Look how many modules are inside of here that's going to show you how to do everything that you need to do step by step. No stone left unturned. Okay, we've also got list building, we've got email marketing, and we've also got high ticket sales inside of week number 9, which is all about paid traffic. I'm giving you all of the resources that you need to make this work. All of my pages that I'm using in real time, all of my videos that I'm using in real time, all of my ads, all of my targeting that are getting me insanely good results. You also get to share those results as well. So here's some results from some of my students that are getting insanely good results. You see Cynthia here. There's no magic button. If you take if you take action on what Jono teaches you inside of MOF, it just plain works. You see, boom, in the past 30 days, $4,800. She's only been a member for a month. You see Guy Potok here, less than 2 months inside of MOF, doubled my regular 30 days tab. And I know it's a bit fuzzy here, but this reads $8,267 in less than 2 months. You've got Chi here from South Africa who made her first sale of $865. Okay, you've got Ugonna Udunwa from Nigeria. He made $878 in the past 7 days. You got Oscar here inside of MOF, insanely good training, made $5,237 in the past 30 days. We got Nanda, who's got a full-time job. She lives in the UK. Okay, hey MOF fam, I just wanted to express my bottomless gratitude for your OG couple, Jono and Chicha. That's my wife, by the way. And she made $857 yesterday just from this. Okay, you got John Newman, who's made $709 in the past 7 days. So the other core element of this is the done for you super funnel, which I kind of went into just before, but let me go into this a bit more. For every $1 that you put in, you get $5 out. It's huge leverage. You're going to be using my exact resources to make this money. So I'm going to give you access to done for you ads, done for you targeting, done for you follow-up emails, done for you selling. I give you the exact ads that I'm using in real time right now today. And I constantly update you in the private Facebook group about which ads are working and what targeting is working right now. You get all the ads done for you. You get the auto webinar done for you, so you don't need to sell anything. I do all the selling on your behalf. And this spits out $850 commissions every single time. All you need to do is connect up the dots. And you'll see in a second, I got a bonus where one of my staff members will even set all of this stuff up for you. So as Jeff Bezos says, he only looks at ROI, return on investment. As long as ROI is positive, he'll invest as much as possible. Okay, this is coming from some of the richest people in the world. This is their advice. So let's say you knew how to turn $2,000 into $10,000, but you didn't have $2,000 at the moment. What would you do? Of course, you'd find a way to get that $2,000, just like all successful entrepreneurs have done. Okay, this is the done for you super funnel. It gives you leverage to turn tiny sums into vast profits. You minimize risk while making the highest possible returns. And let me just let you in on a secret. Putting this funnel together has taken over $80,000 of my own money that I've invested into mentors and coaches to teach me how to do this. And it's taken 4 months of my time to figure this out and put this together. And I'm giving you this whole funnel on a plate so that you can use it for yourself without having to go through that learning curve or invest a ton of money. Okay, you also, with one click, you get direct access to my traffic bank of 1 to 2 million people that can be instantly seeing these ads. You see here, this is my similar audience. This is my audience. I allow you to tap into this by adding your AdWords, your Google account directly to this audience. You can get to use this. Now, I did a test of this back in March 2020. I used this exact audience. I spent $493 of my own money on this audience, and that bought me back £73,000. This is pound sterling. Okay, this equals $100,000. Okay, off of a $493 ad spend. Crazy. In the space of 7 days, look at that. Space of 7 days. Crazy. $100,000. So this is exactly what Tim Vadou's been doing. You can read his testimonial right here. Hey guys, I'm one of the early beta testers in this group. Tim Vadou is with Jono Armstrong. I've been quiet for a while. The reason is I've been doing very well with one specific product that's got all of my attention. The screenshot is my commissions over the past 4 to 5 months. As I said, this is just from one single product, and I'm pretty sure you know that he's been using the Done For You Super Funnel. And look at the amount of money he's made, $129,000 in the past 4 to 5 months from just doing this one single thing. Now he's on holiday in Austria with his beautiful family. Look at that. He's not even doing much work anymore. He's already set everything up. He can now party and spend all this money that's not taking him that much effort to generate. So another core element of Ministry of Freedom is the 24/7 expert support plus networking. So you'll be getting support plus 3 times weekly live Q&A calls that happen 3 times a week live, and you get access to the community, which I'll show you right now. Okay, so if we go into the Ministry of Freedom, the training members area that you'll get access to, you can access support down here simply by clicking in this button down here in the bottom right inside the page once you're in the members area. And our support usually takes around 2 to 3 hours max to get back to you. I spend a lot of my own money on a good support team that's always there for my students, because I know that is the key to success right there. We also have a private Facebook group, as you can see here. If I just go to the homepage, I can show you that it's not only my support team that's helping members out, it's other members that are coming in here and helping other people if they have any types of issues. We can see people are asking questions in here, people are introducing themselves, people are dropping their affiliate information down here. People are asking questions here as well. He's introducing himself. We've got a big welcome parade going on for anybody that joins Ministry of Freedom. We can see a ton of people who are showing their respects for anybody that just joins. We see this person here, James. He just had an $11 commission. It's not much, but it's something for him. And we've got all these people congratulating him. All these 15 comments down here, people congratulating him. If anybody has any issues or problems, they drop it into the Facebook group here, and they get an answer within minutes. Okay? So we also have that, and we also have live Q&A calls 3 times a week with myself and my coaches. Sometimes everybody needs a nudge, a way to go, even a kick in the beep with MOF. You got it. You have help on hand, whether it's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. because you got to understand, nobody succeeds in a vacuum. If you try and do this all on your own without any support or anybody to turn to when you have questions, you're going to have a very hard time. And if you surround yourself with successful people, you will be a successful. You will be a success yourself. That's just logical. I'm sure you've heard that saying so many times. If you want to be, look at the 5 people that you mostly hang around with. You are the 6th, okay? If they are smart people, intelligent people, successful people, you'll be the 6th smart and successful person. If you hang around with people that don't bring any value or negative people, you'll be the 6th negative person. It makes sense, right? So you get to sit down with us 3 times per week live and meet myself and my 2 pro coaches. We'll spot check your progress and nip any potential problems in the bud. This is massive. And this is why all these people are able to get such good results, because we're helping them. Like Anantha here, $1,613 in the first 7 days. Badra here, he joined Ministry of Freedom 3 days ago and he's made $498. Okay, we got Dawud Islam here, who's made $8,178 in his past 30 days. We got Larry here, who's made $200 yesterday. We got Bradley, who joined a couple of days ago. He's already made $277. We got Mo here, who joined 4 days ago and already made $608 today. Yesterday, made $981. Okay, now these people are everyday people. They don't have any special skills. They don't have any experience. Most of them had never made any kind of money online before. They all started from scratch, so it's okay if you are too. Now, here's what I know. You are just as smart as any of those people I just showed you. You're just as capable, and you damn well deserve it just as much as any of those other people do as well. However, there are concerns. So let's talk about them. Concern number 1, this is a very, very valid concern. Should I share this with anyone at any price, or should I keep it for myself? Why would I ever want to share this? If I'm doing so well with this, why would I ever want to share it? Why would I ever want to let the cat out of the bag? It's a valid concern. The way that I address this is the more that I can help you, the more that I will be taking care of myself. That's the way that I operate. I want good things to happen to me, so I do good things myself. So the approach, the tools, the trade secrets, resources that I've developed to allow our students to thrive is not available to everyone. It's only available to a select, special few. Nor do I do this for fun or charity. This is a lot of work on my part, and I expect to get paid for the value that I bring to you. Now, that's not to say that we don't have a heck of a lot of fun doing this. I'm just saying that my time is very, very valuable. And I spend 80% of my time right now helping my students inside of Ministry of Freedom, forcing them to get results. Okay, now if you were to compare this to a doctor or a lawyer, if you need their help, they've spent years of their time going to medical school. They spent a lot of investment in their own certifications. If you want their help, it's going to cost you money. It's the same thing here. I'm offering you a professional boutique service for a select audience of people. Okay, so as you can imagine, when you have something that is this powerful, it doesn't come without a significant investment. And I make no qualms about this, because we can agree it's not what it costs you, It's what it can give you in exchange for your investment. So here's the reality. If I had a crystal ball that showed you your future 6 months from now and you were $50,000 richer than you are right now today, but the only way that you could get there was to invest 10 grand with me today, you'd invest 10 grand with me right here, right now. So the reality is that it isn't about the money, because I can literally predict your profitability when you say yes to what I have for you for a limited time today. So if it isn't about the money, what is it then? Well, it can be boiled down to a single word. Ready for it? It's called belief. Okay, so you say to me, Jono, it sounds too good to be true. Or you think the testimonials that you've seen are fake, they're doctored, they're misrepresented, they're spun or otherwise manipulated. Is it the belief in me, or is it something more? It's the belief in yourself. You say, they did it, but, and there's that stupid word, that excuse, but that's not you. Can you do it? Here's what I believe. I believe that you can do this, and I'm willing to put my own money on the line to prove it. Why? Because I want to help you truly experience for the first time freedom. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do the thing that I did back in February 2017 that forever changed my life and my purpose. But first, let's talk about your investment and what you get when you sign up today. So first of all, you're going to get 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system. We're going to show you how to do the free method of making review videos so you can pull money out of the sky. I'm going to give you the scripts. I'm going to give you the templates to use. I'm going to show you how to create your own products or outsource the creation of your own products so you can make a ton of money by selling your own digital products and softwares. And as a byproduct of that, you can build up your email list, which is going to be your asset, which you've seen on this call can make you a ton of money every single time. Okay, you're also going to get shown how to set up the done for you super funnel and run paid ads like it's a rigged casino machine. You spend $1 of your own money, you get $5 back. And this is predictable every single time. You also get 3 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches where we check your work and we address any issues that you have and we help you out. We force you to get results. You also get 1 year of full mentorship and coaching. You also get full community access to our private Facebook group of successful students. And this is all got a total value of $10,400. But the big question is, what is this worth? Well, to Trevor Carr, it's worth $200,000 because that's exactly what he made last year. To Tim Vadu, it's worth $129,000 because that's what he made using Ministry of Freedom in the past 4 to 5 months. To me, it's worth $50,000 plus because this is the exact sales page that I went to back in December when I bought coaching from Greg Davis from this exact page. And that's how I learned how to do all of the things that have since made me millions of dollars. So it's worth a lot of money to me. What is it worth to Ashley, who's been in here for a month and he's already made $12,000? Well, it's obviously worth $12,000 to him. Okay, now I was so confused about what I should charge for this that I consulted with a sales agency. And this is a true story because I wasn't sure what a fair price would be to sell this at. So I showed this agency exactly what is inside of Ministry of Freedom and how it works. And I also showed them the results that all my beta students were getting within 3 days or after day 2. And they said to me, charge no less than $5,000 for all of this. Okay, so I thought, well, okay, I'll probably do that, but it's going to be as of next week because in order to sell something at that price point, I need to train up a sales team. I need to train up a team of salespeople that will be able to sell this over the phone. Okay, and that's going to cost a lot of money and it takes time for me to train these people. But that's ultimately what's going to happen as of next week. This will be $4,997 or 3 installments of $2,000 each. 3 installments, okay? Now, because you're on this call right now, I want to offer you something special because I want to work with people who really want to be here. Because people, when they really want to be here, it means they're motivated. When they're motivated, they get results. Okay, and I get those amazing testimonials and that helps me. It has a knock-on effect with helping me to get more people in. So I'm only looking for a bunch of super motivated people right now on this call. And in return, I'll give you something very special. Now, on this call right now that you're watching, it's the pre-enrollment of Ministry of Freedom. Like I said, next week, as of next week, we're going to be selling this for $4,997. But since you're on the call right now, we're going to call this the pre-enrollment. So for just 70 motivated people that I'm looking for on this call right now, I'm going to give you a massive discount. I'm going to give you epic value bonuses, which you'll see in a second. I'm also going to give you updates to the program for life. So if you are motivated to be on this call right now and you want to be included in one of these 70 motivated spots that we have for you, and you want to know what the price is, then just put a number 2 in the chat box right now. Just pump that number 2. Awesome. Okay, lots of number 2s getting put into the chat box right now. So for you guys that are super motivated to be here, the early enrollment launch price is going to be $14,997 or it's going to be 2 installments of $897. And remember, this is only going to be available for the first 70 people on this call right now. So this is the discount price that you'll be able to get in for right now. And you can do so by clicking on the bottom right-hand side of your page. There should be a button that just popped up where you'll be able to go and sign up straight away for 1497 or 2 installments of 897. So I get it, okay? You might have to move mountains to come up with this. This is not an insignificant investment. And yes, it may hurt when you reach in, you grab that credit card and you put it into the order form. I get that, okay? This is not to be taken lightly. This is your livelihood that we're talking about here. This is the most important decision that you'll have to make when it comes to your financial success. This is a tough one. Okay, this is not lost on me. This is a significant investment because this is the most significant opportunity that you're going to ever come across. So my advice is, whatever you've got to do to get that money in place, do it. Because once you do, I can predictably guarantee your profits. So that's what I'd like you to do right now. Go to the bottom right-hand side of your page right now, click on the button that came up and sign up. Let's quit messing around and let's do the thing that needs to be done. Because when you do, you'll get the single most proven blueprint for making $10,000 per month from home when you sign up now. Okay, so to sign up, it's pretty easy. You just go to the link that pops up on your screen. When you click on that link, it will take you through to the sales page. It looks something like this. It may look a little bit different because we're still working on this page at the moment and these buttons might be red. That's fine. Just click on any of these buttons on the sales page. You can go and check out all the testimonials on here as well. After you've clicked on that button underneath the video, it'll take you through to the checkout page, which may look something like this, but ultimately it will take you through to the place where you can go and enter in your details. Once you've done that, you'll go through to the onboarding process. You'll be directly redirected to this video right here. So keep on watching this this webinar right now so you can see exactly what you need to do on this page. Okay, just keep that page open if you decided to buy in already. Okay, so go and click on that link that appeared in the bottom right-hand side of your page, and only through that page if you want to lock in and guarantee all of the following resources and game-changing bonuses. So, bonus number 1, this is what I like to call the done-for-you program setup from A to Z, and this has a value of $5,000, and here's why. I've paid a team of professional marketers to go into your accounts and set them up for you, so that you don't have to go through this trajectory learning curve and learn how to do everything first before you can implement it, and you might even get it wrong. I've got a team that's going to take care of all that for you so they can get you set up in record time and you can start profiting anytime within the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay? So you can forget any stress with this hassle-free setup, avoid mistakes that are going to cost you days of lost profits. This white glove service cuts straight through the red tape so you can focus on making money. You won't leave anything to chance with our experts laying the foundations for your new income stream for you so you can get started within the next 24 to 48 hours. Now remember, or please make a note of this bonus and bonus number 2, which I'm about to explain to you, is exclusive to the one-time installment plan. Okay, if you buy in on the 2 installment plan of $897, you won't get access to this or the second bonus. Here's why. Well, you will get access to it after you've paid off your installment plan. These 2 bonuses right here are only available to people who are deadly serious about this, and you can prove how serious you are by signing up at the 1 installment price. Okay, reason being is because, like I just said, I need to pay my staff a lot of money to do this. Okay, and a lot of money for this second bonus as well. I'm not prepared to do that unless you are 100% serious about joining the Ministry of Freedom. You can prove that by joining at the one-time installment plan, and you will receive this bonus and this one as well, bonus number 2. I personally send you sales 2 times a week. Your ultimate advantage for guaranteed profits, and this is easily worth $10,000. You see, what I do is I send my traffic to your affiliate links twice a week. Okay, and I send my traffic to what's called a rotator. Now, you don't really need to understand the technicalities of this, but for those of you that do, I'm going to explain it anyway. We simply plug in your affiliate link to this rotator, and this rotator could have 10 or 15 people on there. Okay, so you and some of my other students. I send my traffic to that rotator, and it rotates through all of these 10 or 15 links, including yours. And what happens is, because this traffic has come from me, then this traffic will end up buying from one of your links, and it will rotate continuously for months and months to come. Okay, so this will guarantee that you make money, and that's how I'm able to guarantee that you will make money, because I have this bonus for you right here today. Okay, now to claim this bonus, obviously all you need to do is click in the button that pops up in the bottom right hand side of your screen next to this video, go and purchase Ministry of Freedom, and you will get this bonus included completely free of charge. Okay, so I personally send you sales, and here's some testimonials from people that have only used this bonus. We've got John Shear here. Thanks to John Armstrong, only been in MOF for like a week, and he's made $1,445 in that week. He's already paid off his MOF investment. Okay, we've got Jaylee Saunders here. Today, she earned $274. This is from the rotator. This is from this bonus that I just told you about. Okay, we've got other people. This guy here, Sorab, he's earned $184 today. Okay, this is from the Rotator. Okay, and all of these other people as well that I don't have time to go through one by one and tell you, but you can go and check these out on the sales page. When you click in the bottom right hand side of your page, and you can go through to the sales page and see all those testimonials right there. So here's what you're getting: the Done For You program set up from A to Z, where my team will go and set all of this stuff up on your behalf, so you don't need to lift a finger. You don't even need to know how this works, because my team will go in there and set everything up for you. Okay, you're also going to get the I personally send you sales 2 times per week. It's easily worth $10,000 because people are making $10,000 back from this bonus alone. Okay, so we got a total combined value of $15,000, and it gets even better. We got bonus number 3 here, which you will get by signing up via the link that popped up in the bottom right hand side of your screen. This is called the 3-in-1 software automation suite that will skyrocket your results with exclusive cutting edge softwares. Now, you'll be getting access to the exact softwares that I personally use to make 6-figure profits per month after month, and they won't cost you a dime. This is actually a software suite that I designed for myself because getting traffic is time consuming. You can automate it. I managed to find out a solution to automate it with this software suite. So I'm giving you access to the exact thing that I'm using. The right technology makes all the difference. The higher profit potential in much less time. With this full automation software suite, you've got that covered. Okay, including premium tools that unlock unlimited free social media traffic from multiple powerhouse platforms, bring in free organic search engine traffic for results that last, increase conversions and profitability from every campaign you run. And you can see here's Mark Gray. He used this automated traffic tool and he generated 3 sales in 24 hours for free using this software suite. And I'm not going to play this for you now, but it will be on the sales page. You can go and check it out. Okay, so here's what you're getting now. You're getting the Done For You program setup where my team will go in there and in the next 24 to 48 hours will set everything up for you so you don't need to lift a finger. I'll also personally send you sales 2 times a week, which is going to add up so quickly to a value of at least $10,000. You're also going to get the 3-in-1 software automation suite, which is worth $4,700 with a combined value of $19,700 real world value. I'm not just making these numbers up. These are all yours 100% free of charge. All you need to do is click in the bottom right hand side of your page, go through that link and sign up to the Ministry of Freedom. And you'll also get fast action bonus number 4, the passive income accelerator. You can profit without lifting a finger because we'll outsource everything for you. This is where we're going to train your virtual assistant to do all the work on your behalf. And this is a thing that puts this whole thing on autopilot. This is where passive income becomes a reality. Did you know that you can outsource practically every task within this program with a low cost virtual assistant? With this bonus, my team will train your virtual assistant so that he or she can run as much or as little of the program for you. On top of that, we'll give you an extra set of login credentials for your spouse or your partner so that you can run this as a team and potentially double your results for no extra costs. So you can allow access to your partner or your virtual assistant or whoever you want to do this. Let's say that you're doing this as a side project with your spouse in retirement. You can get your spouse into here as well because we'll give you an extra set of login credentials so that you can work on this as an awesome tag team. So take advantage for a truly passive income business that runs itself for no extra cost. This is bonus number 4. This is yours completely free of charge. Whether you sign up as the 1 installment or the 2 installment, you will still get access to this bonus. All you need to do is go down to the bottom right hand side of your page, click on that button and sign up, and you'll get this completely free of charge. So now you're getting the Done For You program set up where my team will set up everything for you in the next 24 to 48 hours. I personally send you sales 2 times a week. Okay, on the Rotator, you're also getting the 3-in-1 software automation suite, which is going to send you a ton of free traffic from these different social sites without you lifting a finger. You're also now getting the passive income accelerator so that we can help to train your VA to do everything on your behalf so you don't need to do any of it on your own. Okay, you're also getting bonus number 5, which is a commission doubler. This will allow you to double your profits per campaign with 0 extra effort. Okay, when you join MOF, Ministry of Freedom, you get an instant raise. Instead of making 50% commissions on promoting my products, you'll make 100% commissions on all future products that I release. This is huge because you put the same amount of effort in, but you make double the money. Instead of making 50%, you make 100%. So picture making hundreds or thousands of extra dollars per campaign for absolutely 0 extra work. Again, this bonus is yours completely free of charge as part of your purchase, provided you purchase right now on the call and you go through the button that just popped up at the bottom right hand side of your screen. So now you're getting the Done For You program set up from A to Z in the next 24 hours. My staff, my white glove team will go in there and set everything up for you so you can fast track yourself to these profits. I'm also going to personally send you sales 2 times a week directly to your bank account. I'm also going to give you access to the 3-in-1 software automation suite. I'm also going to give you access to the passive income accelerator where we train your virtual assistant to do everything on your behalf. I'm also going to give you access to the commission doubler, which takes you from 50% to 100% commissions on every single one of my future launches. With its combined value of $23,600 so far, this is all yours, completely free of charge. If you sign up right now through the link that just appeared in the bottom right hand side of your page. Where you're also going to get bonus number 6. This is called the Perpetual Digital Asset Library. What a cool name. And this gives you free access to any future digital product or software and will potentially save you thousands on essential costs. So any upcoming product that's launched on Munchai that you want, I can get you access for free. So for those of you that are spending $12 here, $27 here, $40 here on these products that are launching on JVZoo or Warrior Plus or ClickBank, you just need to ask me from now on and I will get you free access. Imagine how much money you can save just with this bonus alone. I imagine it's into the thousands every single year. Now congratulations, you get free access to everything. You get instant review access to these products, means you'll be both saving and you'll be making more money with this 2-in-1 profit boost. This is yours 100% free of charge when you sign up right now on this call through the link that appeared in the bottom right side of your page. So here's what you're getting today only. You're getting the Done For You program setup where my team will go into your accounts and set everything up for you. I personally send you sales 2 times per week directly to your affiliate account. You also get the 3-in-1 software automation suite, which is going to bring in free traffic from social networks without you lifting a finger. You're also going to get the passive income accelerator where my team will train your virtual assistant to do all the work for you. You also get an extra set of login credentials for your spouse or partner. You're also going to get the commission doubler where it takes you from 50% to 100% commissions without doing any extra work. You're also getting the Perpetual Digital Asset Library, which is going to save you thousands spending money on these softwares and products that are launching. You get free access from me only when you sign up through the link that appeared in the bottom right hand side of your page right now. You're also going to get fast action bonus number 7, which is red carpet affiliate promo access. This is guaranteed approval to promote all future products launched on Munchai. You can skip straight past the number 1 challenge that most new marketers have. They don't get approved to promote these offers. If you try and do this on your own, good luck to you. This allows you to leverage my authority because if you are a brand new marketer, you have no sales history, none of these vendors will approve your affiliate link because they don't know you, okay? You'll get ignored, you'll get denied. That's just how this thing works. With this bonus, you get to leverage my authority. I will instruct those vendors to approve your affiliate link. So this is no longer an issue, okay? Online marketing can be tricky. Can be tricky to crack when you're new because without a reputation, it's harder to be approved to promote products. As a Ministry of Freedom member, you'll automatically be approved to promote any product you want. You just leverage my authority. This is huge. This is a huge game changer. This bonus sets you up to start banking big commissions from day one. This bonus is only available if you buy right now on this call by clicking on the link that appeared in the bottom right hand side of your screen. So now you're getting the Done For You program set up from A to Z. I personally send you sales 2 times a week. The 3-in-1 software automation suite, the passive income accelerator where I train your VA to your virtual assistant to do everything. You get the commission doubler. You get the Perpetual Digital Asset Library, free access to any product that's getting launched on Munchai in the future at any time. You also get red carpet affiliate promo access where you get guaranteed approval to promote whatever you want. This is all yours today with a combined value of $28,600 when you buy right now on this call by clicking in the button that pops up on your screen, the bottom right hand side. You're also getting fast action bonus number 8, which is the 4-figure commission boost. This gives you an exclusive bump because you are an MOF member, you're a Ministry of Freedom member. It gives you an exclusive bump on your super funnel earnings for a cool $850 commission every time. Without this bonus, the standard commission rate on the super funnel, which we talked about before, it's one of the core elements of Ministry of Freedom, is the funnel where I've done all the ads for you, I've done all the landing pages, all the resources for the webinar that you'll be able to host on your own account and make money from. The standard commission rate for that is 50%, which is $650 per commission. You being a Ministry of Freedom member and getting this bonus now bumps that commission to 60%, which means it's going to be $850 per commission instead of $650. So that's a $200 increase. That's a $200 real world value each time you make a sale with no additional extra work. You get a free $200 bonus for every sale you make from the automated super funnel. So instead of making just $650 per sale, you'll now make $850 every time. This free money bonus can easily mean $2,000 in your pocket every single month just from this bonus alone, which is yours completely free of charge when you sign up through the link that appeared in the bottom right hand side of your page on this call right now. So you're now getting the Done For You program set up. You're getting me sending you sales twice a week. You're getting the 3-in-1 software automation suite. You're getting the passive income accelerator where I train your VA. You're getting the commission doubler where I double your commission from 50% to 100% on all of my future launches, instantly doubling your money without any extra work. You're also getting the Perpetual Digital Asset Library, which gives you access to any softwares or training courses on Munchai that you want to purchase. They're now yours completely free of charge with this. You're getting red carpet affiliate promo access where I get your links approved whether you like it or not. You're also getting the 4-figure commission boost on the super funnel, which is one of the core assets of the Ministry of Freedom product. And it will take your sales, it will give you an additional $200 per sale. So now this has a total value of $28,800. They're all yours when you pick up Ministry of Freedom right now on this call by clicking in the bottom right hand side of your page. You're also going to get fast action bonus number 9, which is a free $100 credit for your campaign. This is a voucher that's going to kickstart your first promo fast with no out-of-pocket costs. So if you are wanting to use the Done For You Super Funnel, you understand that this works by paid traffic, YouTube ads, and you are going to have to spend money on those ads. But with this bonus, we're giving you a $100 free voucher so that you can get started completely free of charge. Enjoy ultra-fast results without paying any extra. This $100 credit can kickstart your initial campaign profits without paying extra to get those results. You'll be using house money to generate your very first profits, and it doesn't get any better than that. Okay, as Saul found out, look at this. Saul spent $20 of this free bonus money to make $660 back. Look at that. That's his commission that he earned from spending $20. Okay, and that was all free money because he used this $100 free credit. And now he's able to put this profits back in and make a lot more money, thousands of dollars a day. So now you're getting the Done For You program set up from A to Z, where my team will go in there and they'll set everything up for you on your behalf. I personally send you sales 2 times a week. Okay, this part of bonus number 2, completely free of charge. You get the 3-in-1 software automation suite, which is going to send traffic to your offers completely free of charge without you having to set anything up. You also get the passive income accelerator, where I train your VA, your virtual assistant, and they can do all of this on your behalf. You also get the commission doubler, which is 50 to 100% bump on any of my future launches, making you double the money. You also get the perpetual digital asset library, where you get free access to any software or any training course that's listed on Munchai in the future. You also get red carpet affiliate promo access, which is guaranteed link approval for all of your links. And you also get the 4-figure commission boost, which is going to give you an extra $200 per sale when you set up your super funnel. And we're going to give you a free $100 promo campaign credit so that you can kickstart that. So this now is a total value of $28,900, all yours, completely free of charge when you sign up for Ministry of Freedom today via the link that appeared down below in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. So it's important to remember that the fast action bonuses are only available when you sign up through the link that appeared in the bottom right hand side of your screen. Due to our significant cost of delivering these game-changing bonuses, no exceptions will be made. Fast action bonuses 1 and 2, remember, are exclusive to the single installment plan. Okay, so the Done For You setup and me sending you sales twice a week, these are only going to be available for you when you sign up at the one-time installment plan. You'll get both of these. When you pay off your installment plan, if you do choose the two times installment plan, then you'll get access to these bonuses after you've completed your installments. So let's see what you're going to get. In the core offer of Ministry of Freedom, you're going to get 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system, which I showed you inside of the members area right here. This is easily going to be worth $2,000. Easily. This took me months to put together. Okay, you're getting 3 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches, which is easily worth $2,400. You're getting 1 full year of mentorship and coaching, showing you how to do all of this. And you're getting full community access to our community, our private Facebook group, where we have a ton of winners inside of there as well. This is a total value of $10,400. On top of that, if you purchase on this call right now through the link that appeared in the bottom right side of your page, you will also get all of these 9 bonuses that I mentioned to you before. The Done For You program setup, me sending you sales twice a week, the 3-in-1 software automation suite, the passive income accelerator, the commission doubler, perpetual digital asset library, the red carpet affiliate promo access, the 4-figure commission boost, and the free $100 promo campaign credit worth $28,900. All yours completely free of charge when you sign up through the link that appeared in the bottom right hand side of your screen. Now, here's the reality of stuff like this. Don't you hate it when people ask you to pay money and they push all of the risk and effort onto you? Well, that's not how I operate. I'm asking you to invest in me. So doesn't it make sense that I invest in you too? So I'm going to put my own money on the line, and it gets even better. For every 1 step that you take, I'm going to take 10 steps on your behalf. And because of that and the unprecedented track record of Ministry of Freedom, I can confidently guarantee your success. You see, as a parent, I've learned that positive reinforcement is better than anything else. So I want to reward you for simply consuming the content you'll be investing in. Here's what this looks like. This is what I like to call the profit guarantee. And this is where I put my money where my mouth is and literally force you to succeed. With the profit guarantee, you win either way. And I'm so confident that when you use what's available to you with Ministry of Freedom, you will be successful. Specifically, you'll profit a minimum of $10,000 free and clear within 60 days. And if you don't, I'll refund every penny of that investment and I'll pay you $5,000 on top of that to cover your time. So here are the conditions. In order to qualify for this profit guarantee, you just need to do the things that you need to be doing anyway to succeed, which is watch each video in the first 8 modules and take action. Okay? Attend or watch the recordings of the 3 weekly Q&A webinars from Ministry of Freedom that I talked about before. Participate in our private Facebook group so that we can help you succeed. You see, these are not difficult things to do, and you should be doing all of these things anyway if you want to succeed with this. And the final thing that you need to do is document what you have learned with your implementation steps. Okay? Now, if you want to get full details of this guarantee, it's going to be available via the link on the sales page that appeared in the bottom right-hand side of the page. You can go and read everything inside of this guarantee, so it's crystal clear. So, if you don't make $10,000 clear and clean profit within the next 60 days, I will buy back your account and I will refund your investment today. And on top of that, I'll give you $5,000 for your time. The only reason that I can offer you this guarantee today is because I know that Ministry of Freedom's track record is going to guarantee your success anyway. You see, nobody signs up to fail. They sign up to start making $10,000 or more per month. And I'm only putting this guarantee in place because you need to remove the shrink wrap before you can start making any money in the course. Does that make sense? You need to go into the course and implement the things that you're learning in the course anyway if you want to be successful, right? So I'm only rewarding you for doing the things that you should be doing anyway, because you're not going to be successful unless you first remove the shrink wrap from the course. These conditions have been put into place to encourage you to do the things that you should be doing anyway. Okay, so to qualify for this profit guarantee, all you have to do is do a little bit of the work and you can make $5,000 minimum within the next 60 days, right? Because if you don't make $10,000 within the next 60 days, you're still going to get $5,000 from me. Does that make sense? Plus your money back from the original investment. So either way, you're going to make money. Does this change things for you? Knowing that as long as you take your end of the responsibility, hold up your end of the deal, that you're going to be at least $5,000 richer, at least in the next 60 days. Okay. So with that out of the way, we're going to get into some frequently asked questions. Are there any further investments? Well, yes and no. It all depends on how much finances you have behind you right now. You see, the way that I've generated Ministry of Freedom, the way that I've put this together is, and this is unique to Ministry of Freedom. I've never seen any other courses out there that have this kind of structure. Ministry of Freedom allows you to get started making money using the review video method completely free of charge. And this is all covered inside of Launchjacking. And this means that you don't need any further investments. You can get started making money using the free methods inside of this Launchjacking section right here. Having said that, there are some investments, but they're relatively cheap, and I've tried as best as I can to use software that are completely freely available to everybody. But you will need to have a website later on. This is optional, and it's going to cost you around $150. You don't need this straight away. If you are coming into the Ministry of Freedom with no additional money at your fingertips, you get started using the product review method so that you can start generating income completely for free. Once you start generating income, then you can start investing in these things. Okay, but if you come into Ministry of Freedom with some financial assistance at your fingertips, you can jump straight into either product creation. You can jump into product creation, or you can jump straight into paid advertising because you have that investment available. And that is really going to skyrocket your results. So with that said, there is some additional software. There's a bonus page software that you will have to invest in eventually. This is going to cost another $150, but obviously you can get started without using any of these things on here. You can get started completely for free just using the YouTube review video method. Okay, if you do have some money available, then you can get started with paid ads. And I recommend if you want to do that, then you need a budget of around $1,500 to get started with paid ads. You're going to see a return on this very, very quickly. It's very easy to triple, quadruple, or even 5x this investment very, very quickly. As you can see, Saul's done right here from just a $20 investment, right? So what I suggest you do if you don't have any additional money whatsoever is you start with the free method and you build up some profits so you can then start investing into paid traffic. So you can and you should be making significant profits before investing in any premium tools with this. So another big question that we get asked is, what if I'm not sure that I can afford this right now? Okay, and here's my answer. Well, a lot of people wish that they could be financially free, but wishes by themselves are worthless. Broke people wish. Successful people plan. So if you had the money right now, would you do this? It's only $897. You know, look around your house. I guarantee you can have stuff lying around your house that you could sell to come up with that. Failing that, do you have savings? You know, a lot of people ask me, should I invest in Ministry of Freedom? I got $400,000 in savings. I'm retired. And I say to them, that $400,000 is not going to make you rich. It's going to be there dwindling away for the remaining years that you have in your life. You're going to spend that on groceries. You're going to spend that on all of these other material things. And you're going to see that account balance slowly getting eroded. It's not going to make you money. This is. Maybe you have space on your credit card that you can put this on. Or maybe you're like Oscar. You could do what Oscar did, who actually borrowed this money from a friend on the promise to pay him back with a percentage of the profits. That was a month ago. And Oscar has since made $6,883. He's paid back his friend in full, plus he's given his friend an additional $500. You can see this right here, down here. You know, there's a big difference there. Oscar didn't say, I wish I could do this. He said, what do I need to do to come up with this? He found a way to make this happen, and it's worked incredibly in his favor. Okay, the other option is, like I said, you could take out credit to put this on a credit card, or you could put this on PayPal credit. We also have an option for PayPal. And if you do that, you're effectively trying this out on the bank, because remember, we have that refund guarantee in there. So if after 60 days you haven't made $10,000, we'll give you your money back. So you can pay back the bank straight away, and you can keep the $5,000 that we'll be refunding to you or giving to you for your time. So either way, you don't lose. In fact, it's probably a better idea to try this out on the bank. And if you do that, it's only going to cost you $2.73 a day. Okay, that's less than half of a Starbucks coffee, if you put that into perspective, over the space of a year. Okay, all you need to do is stop drinking Starbucks coffee, go and buy a tub of Nescafe and make your own coffee at home. Look, I realize that this is a significant investment. And of course it requires a serious investment, because this is a serious solution. This is the most significant thing that you're going to see that's going to guarantee your financial success. Now, me and my team, we sat down, we didn't say how cheap we could make this. We figured out how to give you the best possible solution for the greatest deal. You know, we didn't sit down and say, okay, what's the bare minimum we could put into this product to sell at the cheapest price to help the most people the least amount? That's not what we did. I'm providing a very specific solution for a very specific audience. And if the price turns you off, then it was designed to. Now, there's still value in this webinar that you can go and use that will get you to a point in time where you can afford this in the future. But for those of you that are ready to go, let's go right now. Let's quit messing around and do the thing that needs to be done. So you can go ahead and you can put this on a credit card, knowing full well that you have that risk-free guarantee in there, so you can pay off this credit card if it doesn't work out and get yourself $5,000 richer in the process. And here's just a few people that have gone through the Ministry of Freedom and got some insane results. And you can see a ton more results on the sales page by clicking in the bottom right-hand side of your page right now. That will take you through to a page where you can go and see all of the results. You can take as much time as you want going through them. But here's Mo. And he said, it's been an incredible year for me. It hasn't ended. My business was suffering because of the pandemic situation. I couldn't go out to work, and I really didn't want to. John Armstrong, thank you so much for the amazing opportunity. You came along and completely changed my life. For the first time in 6 years, I was able to take my family on holiday and not worry about money, because I was still earning whilst I was on holiday. Joining MOF is the best investment I ever made. Feeling grateful. Mo right there, who's made $17,800 since joining MOF a few months ago. Okay, so the next question we get is, what if I don't have enough time to do this? And the best part is, this gives you your time back. What I want you to do, if you think that you don't have time for this, is take out a pen and paper right now, okay, and list the 5 things that you're spending time on right now to make money, including any jobs, businesses, side hustles, or even other training courses that you take to improve your situation. List those 5 things down in order of how much time you spend, from 1 to 5. So number 1 is going to be the thing that you spend the most time doing each day to make money. And number 5 is the thing that you spend the least amount of time doing each day to make money. Write those down right now. Okay, when you've written them down, take out a big red marker, cross out number 5, and replace it with Ministry of Freedom. Now you're set up to start making dramatically more money without spending any more time that you already have. And because we're doing this together, you'll save even more time. So I'm basically giving you leisure time while helping you to create a $10,000 per month passive income business. You see how easy that was? Okay. For those people who are like, oh, well, I'll do this when I have time. It's the same people that would say, I'll start eating healthy when I have time. You need to make time for that thing first in order for that thing to work for you. If you don't start eating healthy right away, you could die if you're waiting for that to happen. It's the same thing with this. You start doing this right away, it's going to give you your time back ultimately. For example, You know, we got Tim Verdu here, $129,000. We've already seen the screenshot. We already know that he's making a ton of money while traveling around Austria with his beautiful family right now. We've also got Bauke here, who's had $1,000 day. Okay, and you can see he's on a beach in Thailand while making thousands of dollars. This gives you your time back, and you can go and check out these testimonials, like I said, on the sales page by clicking on the link in the bottom right-hand side of this page that you're on right now. Okay, another question that we get asked, what if I'm not 100% confident that I can do this? You don't need confidence. You just need desire, because we give you all the resources, tools, and handholding to get you the results. You see, with Ministry of Freedom, success isn't an accident. It's a logical byproduct of the system. You bring the fire, which I know that you have, because if you want to be successful if you want to be successful at creating your own passive income, I know that you have that overwhelming desire to succeed. That's your fire inside of you. You bring that fire, we'll bring a truckload of gasoline and we'll pour it on that fire and we'll make things explode for you. So anybody can do this. And you've seen all the people that I've showed you, different testimonials from all walks of life. We've got young people, old people, foreign people, people whose English isn't their first language, people who've never made money online before. They're all able to do that. And that's no coincidence. Okay, can I do this if I'm under 18? Provided you have a bank account, you can do this. No matter what age you are, no matter where in the world you come from, no matter what country you come from, what language you speak, you can do this. All you need is a bank account, an internet connection, and a computer, and you can do this. So another question we get asked is, do I need an LLC to do this? And how about tax? You don't need an LLC. You can be what's called a sole trader. So this is a personal business that you run. About tax, this is calculated, although I'm not a tax attorney, and I strongly suggest if you do have any further questions about tax, that you get in touch with a tax attorney and you go and ask them. But basically, this is income, so it's calculated in the same way as any income is, depending on what country that you come from. But I would suggest that you go and ask a proper tax attorney about that if you're worried. But it shouldn't make any difference whatsoever, and you definitely don't need an LLC to do this. You can do this as your own personal business, or if you are a sole trader. Okay, so here's one guy that wasn't confident in the beginning. He actually made a video that didn't speak too highly about the Ministry of Freedom. So me and my team, we worked with Johnny, and you can see this is April the 24th, and by May the 23rd, he'd had his first $1,000 day, because we'd pushed him and we'd forced him to do the things that needed to be done, and he did it, and he got results. This is a guy that came in here, he wasn't too confident about making money with Ministry of Freedom, but he turned that around for himself. We helped him, and now he's done it. Okay, another good question that we get asked is, but can't this get saturated? So let's start off with the facts. This system gets better the more people spend more money online. And that's exactly what's happening today. I mean, you can see this graph over here. This is the proportion of US grocery spend made online. Basically, this is all the people in the US that are spending money online to get their groceries. And this is a good indicator about how many people are consuming things online. You can see back in 2010, there is 1.8%. And now this is risen exponentially over the past few years. And it's still predicted to grow at the same trajectory on into the future, into 2022. So YouTube, Google, social media, people are looking for premium solutions to problems. Okay, the more money that is spent online, the commissions available for smart marketers like you and us grow exponentially. The only way for this to get saturated would be if somehow everyone stopped buying things online. And that's not the case, especially right now during this time of economic uncertainty. You can see Amazon's exploding right now with people buying stuff online. You can see the way that the world is going. And sooner or later, everyone who needs money, whether it's a side hustle or it's full-time cash, will be doing it online, because that's the opportunity. You can see it's already started. The pandemic has just made it grow even faster, even quicker. So with that in mind, would you rather wait until you're forced to figure this out? Or would you like to get a massive early jumpstart today? That's the question. As far as saturation is concerned, this will not get saturated unless everybody stops buying stuff online. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at what else you have to swing at. Let's look at the other options here. And these are all viable options. These are probably options that you may be thinking about right now. You can go to college. Okay, there's this guy right here. He's gone to law school. It's going to take him 7 years. It's going to take him $200,000 in course fees. And at the end of it, okay, here's a Google search that I did. What is the average entry-level salary for an attorney? $51,000 to $160,000 a year. That's after going through 7 years of college. That's after spending $200,000. That's after doing 40 to 50 plus hours a week doing what you probably don't enjoy by that time. And if you look at people like Tim Verdu, if I go back, $129,000 in the past 4 to 5 months. Okay, so he's come through Ministry of Freedom. In 8 weeks, he's made more than an entry-level attorney will make in a whole year. And he hasn't had to go through 7 years of college to do that. Does that make sense? The other option you have is a franchise. Okay, you see a McDonald's franchise, after a search on Google, is going to cost you $1 to $2.2 million just to buy the franchise. With liquid capital of $750,000, the franchise is $45,000. That all adds up to a lot of money. Plus, you're going to have to hire staff. That's all on you. Okay. Plus, you're not going to get a refund if people stop buying burgers at your store. That's not going to happen. Even the lowest possible price of franchises I could find was this Cruise Planners. Okay, the franchise fee is $11,000 with an initial investment of $2,095 to $23,000 for the initial investment of this franchise. This is another option you got. Okay, and then you've got the offline businesses like the high street shops. What's happening to all those places right now? You see, they're boarded up. They're going into bankruptcy. Nobody's shopping. Nobody's leaving their house. Okay. If you were to go down this route, which I strongly suggest that you don't do, especially right now, you're going to have to pay for permits and licenses. You're going to have to pay for electricity. You're going to have to pay staff. You're going to have to pay for stock. And that's all before you've even started making any type of profit. Not a good idea. Okay, now I'm not asking you on this call for $750,000 for a franchise fee. Okay? And I'm pretty sure you don't have that laying around in your house either. So if we just compare these things, the investment, all I'm asking you for today with the Ministry of Freedom is $14.97. All the other options are a minimum of $10,000 and they go all the way up to $2.2 million. Time to achieve results with the Ministry of Freedom is 8 weeks at the absolute outside. If you're just 1/10 as successful as everybody else, you'll be making money within the first few days. But even 8 weeks looks good compared to 1 to 7 years that you'd have to spend going to college or building up an offline business. Is it risk-free? 100%. Ministry of Freedom is 100% risk-free, and we're even giving you money back if you can't get this to work for you. We're giving you $5,000 if you don't make $10,000 within the next 60 days, as long as you complete all of the requirements. Okay, with the other options, do you get a refund on college? If you go through 7 years of college, you train to be an attorney, and you don't end up working as an attorney. You just end up stacking shelves in Walmart. Are they going to give you a refund on that college investment? Absolutely not. So, just to recap here, with what you are getting today, you're going to get 8 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system. You get 3 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches. You're going to get 1 full year of mentorship and coaching. You're going to get full community access. On top of that, you're going to get all of these 9 bonuses I mentioned to you before. The Done For You program setup, which is going to save you a massive amount of time and is going to allow you to start profiting within the next couple of days, like all of our other members have been. I personally send you sales 2 times a week. This alone is going to generate your money back very, very quickly. You get the 3-in-1 software automation suite, which is going to allow you to get traffic on demand without lifting a finger. You get the passive income accelerator, where I train your VA to do all of this work for you. You get the commission doubler, where you get bumped from 50% to 100% on all of my products. You get the perpetual digital asset library. You get access to any software, any training course that you want moving forward into the future. Anything that you see on Munchai that you like, it's yours for free. You get the red carpet affiliate promo access as well, which means that you get your links guaranteed to be approved because you leverage my authority. You also get the 4-figure commission boost, which gives you an additional $200 per sale on the super funnel, which is inside of the core there. You also get a $100 free promo ad spend to kickstart your ads, and that's worth $100. So total combined value of $41,300. This is all yours for $14.97 or 2 low installments of $8.97. And you can get all of this right now by clicking on the link down below in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. If you are on the fence, okay, you can schedule a call with me or one of my team by going to this URL right here, www.jono-armstrong.com/call. You can fill in the form there and one of my team will be in touch with you. But I can't guarantee that you will receive all of these bonuses, as these are reserved for people that specifically buy on this call that's going on right now, specifically through the button that appeared in the bottom right side of the page. Okay? Also, if you want to take a note of the sales page, you can write that down right here if you want to come back at a later date. But obviously, I can't guarantee that you're going to get all of these bonuses if you choose to do that. But if you're searching for the money right now, if you're asking a friend, if you're trying to sell something around your house or trying to arrange something with your bank, this is always an option. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through the sign-up process right now. So if you click on the button that appeared in the bottom right-hand side of your screen or to the side of this video, you're going to see something that looks like this. So you'll be able to click on the green button that says Get Started. That will bring you through to the sales page, which will look something like this. And on this page, you'll be able to see all the testimonials, more information about this. You'll also be able to watch a video. This page is actually under construction at the moment because we're finishing it off, but the bulk of it is done. It should look something like this. And when you click on any of these green buttons that might probably be red by the time you visit this page, you can click on any of the buy buttons. They might be green, they might be red. It doesn't matter. It still means that this is available. You click on those buttons, it will take you through to a page that might look something like this, where you'll have the option to purchase at the 1 installment or the 2 installments. And when you do that, it will take you through to either a place where you can pay with a credit or debit card here, or you can pay with PayPal by clicking down here. Like I said, this checkout page might look a little bit different, but either way, it will take you through to a place that'll look like this, where you can enter in your email address and your card details. Once you've entered that in and your payment's gone through successfully, you'll be taken through directly to a page that's going to look like this, with a video on here, which you definitely need to watch. Why? Because this is going to be the agreement that we enter into. So if you want to claim that $5,000 back, hopefully you will never have to do that. But if after 60 days you don't make $10,000, then you'll be eligible to claim that $5,000 if you want it. Now, the only way that you will be able to claim that is by going through this video, understanding everything that's required of you, and then going through and signing the agreement down here. If you fail to do this, then that refund guarantee is void by default. So you need to go and sign this document. This is the agreement that both you and myself enter into, which protects us both, and it holds up both of the ends of our agreement. So you need to make sure that you do that. Like I said, if you don't do this, the refund guarantee is void by default if you don't do this. Okay, this video will explain all the things that you need to do. The document is here that you'll be able to sign. As soon as you've signed it, you'll be taken through to the members area. That is going to look something like this one right here, where you'll be able to sign in. Okay, and you'll be able to join into the Ministry of Freedom. You can start going through all the modules down here. If you have any problems whatsoever, you can click in the bottom right hand side of the page. You'll have this chat feature that comes up where you can get in touch with myself or my support team, who are on hand 24/7 to help you out. Okay, so that's what the sign up process is going to look like. That's all you need to do right now. If you are still on the fence, then it could be one last thing that's holding you back, and I'm going to go into detail on this right now. So sadly, there are some make money online opportunities that aren't legit and that are in fact scams. Maybe you or somebody you know has wasted some time or money on those before. Well, as you've seen, Ministry of Freedom is 100% legit. The way that I see it is this is a professional solution that we've created to help a certain audience of people that can afford this. And this is comparable to a professional service, just like a doctor or a lawyer or a mechanic. I mean, if something breaks on your car, you've basically got two options. You can go and figure out how to fix that thing on your own by watching YouTube videos. That's going to take you a long time to really figure out how to do that. Then you got to buy the parts, and you might end up buying the wrong parts. And then you got to actually implement and fix those things on your car, and you might get that wrong. Where you could just take it to a mechanic, get the mechanic to do all the work within a couple of hours. You have a guarantee, you have a fail-proof way of fixing your car. So you know when you're driving it down the highway at 80 miles an hour, nothing's going to break. Whereas if you did this stuff on your own, there's 101 things that could break. And this is a comparable solution to what I'm offering you right now on this call. It's going to allow you to achieve something that you couldn't otherwise do so on your own. You might be able to. I'm not saying that it's not impossible for you to be able to do all of this stuff on your own, but you can see from all the resources that I'm giving to you on here, that's taken me a very, very long time to put together. And I'm a skilled marketer. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I'm a fast learner and I'm a hard worker. And I'm providing you with everything that I'm using right now. Okay? If you were to do this all on your own, it's not impossible. I did all of this on my own. It took me 2 years. 2 years. And I spent more money during that 2-year time than what I'm asking you to reward me with for your investment today of 1497. I spent easily 3-4 times that amount on trial and error and buying things that didn't work. Okay? So I know the price is high, but it's high for a reason. The price is high because you're getting access to myself, and my time is valuable. And like I said, I expect to be paid for the value that I bring to you. So if you are still on the fence right now, what I urge you to do is go and schedule a call. You can visit this URL right here on your page, www.jono-armstrong.com/call. That will take you through to a form that you can fill out, and that will go through to myself or my staff who can give you a call back. Now, if you choose to do this, I mean, this call is going to be over probably in the next 20 to 30 minutes. And if you talk to one of my staff after this call is over, you will no longer be eligible for any of these bonuses. I need to be very clear about this. These bonuses that I mentioned to you are only available if you purchase on the call right now before this call ends by clicking on the link down below in the bottom right hand side of the page. Okay, so by all means, go ahead and schedule a call if you want. And you can also take a note of the sales page if you want to come back at a later date. But obviously, I can't guarantee that you will be receiving these bonuses. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this chat box right here, and I'm going to go through some of the questions that are on the call. I'm also going to invite my wife to come and speak to you guys live on the call right now. And yeah, because all you've heard is me talking for the past 2 hours. So I want to get somebody else on here. So I'm going to bring Chicha on here. Hi, Chicha. Does anyone want to say hi to Chicha? Just type a hi in the chat box. Okay, going to go through a few of your questions right now. Okay, were there any urgent questions that came up on the call just now that we need to talk about?
Oh, I can speak now.
Of course you can speak.
Hi everyone, thank you for stay tuned with us until so far. I know it's been quite a long time in the call, and thanks for that, and welcome for some of you who have joined. I see some of them already joined. Thank
Nice.
you.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
welcome
massive
to
congratulations.
welcome to the club. And
Yeah, were there any like specific questions that cropped up, or?
specific questions, well, only about the payments.
Okay.
And then the get responder, you know, all the
Oh, that's all revealed inside. I mean, yeah, like I
All
said,
the
there are
technical
softwares, but most of them come with free trials. Most of them are actually free, 100% free to use. And the softwares that are paid softwares, you can actually purchase them with the profits that you make from the free method. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. So
And-
effectively, it's not going to cost you anything, right?
Okay, and there's a question before pops up about like what's the initial investment that you need after you jump into Ministry of Freedom?
There isn't one. I mean, all of our members, they get started with the free method. So like I showed you on the call, the first bit of training that I gave you guys on the call before is showing you how to make these YouTube review videos and rank them on YouTube, or use those very cheap ads. So depending on whether you want to go on camera or not, I mean, if you want it to be completely free of charge, you need to go on camera. You don't actually have to show your face, but you need to make a video, and I'll show you how to rank it to the top of YouTube so you can start making some free money. If you really don't want to get your face or your voice on camera, you can use the ads, and they cost like 5 cents a click. They're very, very cheap. So you can use those. With the profits that you make from that method, then you can put it into these softwares, or you can put it into a budget that you're going to need for outsourcing later on with a product launch, right? But the free method is awesome, right? I mean, that's what I started out with. Can you remember in 2017?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story?
No, I was kind of confused because you asked me like what's the question pops up, you know, so yeah, I just want to share with you guys who stay in the call so far, like whatever Jono said before, it's true. What he didn't have when he just started this business model, you know, he had to, can you give me
Yeah, sorry.
yeah. So he had to try it on his own. So at that time, it was difficult for us. Our situation is not really in good shape. Financial situation, everything situation. It's just like...
It was a mess, yeah?
Yeah, it was a mess.
After I just got back from my rehab and I didn't
Yeah,
have
so
any money.
yeah, and we just got married. Can you imagine? Like, we just got married, and then we just like in this situation where we use a camping stove to cook, you know,
Yep.
until our relatives in the UK give us
A wedding gift.
a wedding
which is an
gift,
actual
and then
proper
our
oven.
dad gave us a fridge, and
Yeah.
then, you know, at that time, basically, our mom supporting us, you know, with our 2 teenage kids, because, you know, it's just so tight. And, you know, since the beginning of the call, I watched the chat, you know, all of us, you know, we're seriously have a really strong commitment with our soulmate called Bill. You know, bills. I mean bills.
Oh,
you
bills,
know?
yeah, like electricity bills.
Like, yeah,
and stuff.
electricity bills, you know, school tuition,
Yeah.
water bills, all the bills you can, you know, you have every month.
Bill Gates.
Nah. Anyway, so this is also like for us at that time, Bill is just like the problem in our situation, in the relationship. So I'm the type of person who put priorities first, and my priority at that time, bills, food, and of course school tuition, all the priority boxes. So at the time, our earnings you need to be put there.
Yep.
And at that time, because it was so difficult, we couldn't even like shop. We couldn't go shopping. I mean, like shopping for fun, like just buy something for fun, like buy something just because we want to. We only can afford something that we need, not we want. But Jono here, he bought shoes. He loves sneakers. So at that time, he bought sneakers, and I was furious. Oh my God. So it was really difficult until we had to be supported by our moms. Like this month, my mom, and next month, your mom.
Yeah. Every month they were sending us money or buying us
and my mom
survive.
usually provide the groceries, just to keep it going on until Jono tried to start this business model, which is affiliate marketing. Yes, we did e-com for
We tried
for
Shopify
quite a long
bit.
time before we got married.
Yeah.
Until we got married, and after we got married, before you get into affiliate marketing. But e-com wasn't enough for us at that time, and we had to deal with a lot of problems such as customers complaints, shipping, tracking numbers. Oh, it's a lot of work. But anyway, Jono at that time was a really good mentor, because look at me, I can do e-com. Who would have thought?
You were managing a lot of the e-commerce stuff.
And I was getting good at that. But then he jumped into affiliate marketing, and that's when things getting actually rough at the beginning. So if you're asking all this question like, how much money and blah, 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 trust me, Jono's been there, done that. And if for all of you who's complaining like, how to get vendors to approve and how you get review copy, I need to buy products to be able to review. Yes, that's one of the way. And I think you did that as well.
Yep.
Buy some products to review it. But apart from that, he was very consistent, to apply. And even he broke down at one point. He broke down and cried, like literally, guys. I'm not joking. He literally
You're
broke down.
embarrassing me now.
No, it's okay. It's the real truth. They need to know how hard, at that time. It's not like, hello, I'm John Armstrong. I want to promote your products. Okay, you're in. It's not like that.
It was hard. I mean, I remember I was trying to promote this one product, and I couldn't get review access, and they wouldn't approve my link so that I could start
email like
promoting.
3 days in a row, and then you got no reply, not even a hi, thanks for emailing, not even a bot
Nothing,
replying.
just
So
completely ignored.
Jono started to at that time, Jono's office is still upstairs and I'm downstairs. So he went downstairs and then went straight into the room and showed me like, look, I got no reply. I couldn't do this. He wouldn't
bedroom.
approve me.
I got into bed and I was so frustrated and I started crying, and then Chicha came in like a few minutes later and saw me in tears.
Yeah.
And you were like, what happened? And I told you.
Well, he showed me the email, he got no reply. That email is just like, look, this been like this for 3 days. I've been emailing and got no reply. Well, I thought, just wait. Probably it's not your time. When that happens, it's just a matter of like, I think it's just a luck and just stay persistent. I mean, it's the same like if you have an offline business. I mean, if you have a shop, some cars would stop by and look at your shop, but some wouldn't. So,
and that's even tougher, having an offline business, especially right now during this current financial crisis. An offline business, I mean, even when the economy's doing good, it's going to take you at least a year to get started. And during that first year, you got to be prepared to take a loss. Right?
Yeah.
And you got all these bills, you got rent, you've got staff to pay, you've got stock to buy. With an online business, this is why it's so leverageable.
Yeah.
You can get started pretty much for nothing, And you can start scaling within your first 6
And
months to
the big-
multiple 5-figure
And the
days.
big difference in the initial investment
Yeah.
also like very good. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Anyway, back to Jono when he was started.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time it was like that for Jono, you know. And for you who's complaining like, oh, I don't have great tools, unlike you, look at your equipment, look fancy. You know, he started
It
with
does now.
a very awful laptop on the top of my ironing board. No microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought I think $1 microphone.
Yeah, it was like a $1 clip on microphone.
Just to look professional, you know, like with clip-ons, but actually the quality, you wouldn't want to
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you might think, okay, I've got a nice microphone, I've got 2 screens, I've got all this nice setup. I have now. When I first started, I was using a laptop that was literally this big, and it was made in 2011. It wasn't even a proper laptop.
it was so
like a
slow.
notebook. So slow.
And sometimes went blank.
Oh yeah, all the time. It froze. But that laptop got me to my first $1,000 day.
Yeah.
And then I reinvested in new
reinvest,
equipment,
yeah.
and I got better equipment, but that got me money, you know. That laptop got me out of borrowing money from off our mums sending us groceries, us on the bread line, didn't even have a washing machine. Chichi was washing all the clothes by hand with a brush.
You can visit our vlog
Yeah, you
to
can
see
check our
what we were saying at the moment. This is true.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
We've got a vlog which is called Jono Chichi. If you
And-
search it on YouTube, you can go back to 2017. You can go and
Yeah.
see what our life was like. It was a pain in the ass, I'll tell you.
You know, I'm skinny, but at that time I was a skeleton, you know, and you can see the change in the house, around the house. You can see our garden before it's just like all,
It just looked like a building site.
yeah.
It was tough days, and that laptop took us from those days to the point where we got a maid, we got a washing machine, we got a decent fridge.
Yeah.
You know, we were able to slowly upgrade our life.
Fully filled fridge.
Yeah.
Thank God. Now,
Yeah, we can
fully
buy our
fill-
own
we,
food now.
we even have freezer,
Yeah.
you know, to stock up, you know, during this lockdown. So it's really life changing. Yeah. Again, before my dad gave us that wedding gift, the fridge, we had to use, you know, fridge from the 90s, you know, when you
Yeah.
have to defrost.
Yeah, the freezer door was broken, so we had to defrost it every week. It was just built up with ice all around the side. We had to defrost it every week, but that's all we could do. That's all we
real
had.
ice
You know?
machine. That's what we get within the house.
Yeah.
That's like bonus.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so for all of you that saying that you're struggling right now, you don't have any money, we can relate. You know, we were there.
Yeah.
100%. We're probably a lot worse off than
Yeah.
a lot of you guys are. We got ourselves out of that situation with that cheap laptop that froze all the time. And I've documented everything. And this is
Yeah.
why I put together Ministry of Freedom.
Okay.
Because you have this roadmap to follow. You don't have to spend 6 to 8 months fumbling around in the dark trying to piece this together from YouTube or Google like I did. You've got it all right there in front of you. All you need to do is
That's
follow
my
along,
time
right?
to speak.
Okay, go.
They don't want to hear
Go.
you anymore.
Go.
Well, actually, what I want to tell you is this is the conclusion of what I just told you about. So, when Jono started, you know, he keeps saying in the webinar that he's making this bridge that he never had. So this is the points of, I want to give you a comparison of when Jono started and now if you start with Ministry of Freedom.
Yeah.
You know, when Jono started, it's hard for him to get review access, affiliate, vendors approval. That's, you know, he broke down and cried. Underline that, cry, literally. And whereas you, with Ministry of Freedom, that won't happen to you because Jono and his team will provide that for you.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, all you have to do is just reach to us and then they will help you to get approved and they will help you to get review access so you don't have to buy products.
Yeah.
And this is really, this is a very big difference, you know, from when he was started. And then apart from that, you know, Jono didn't have a mentor or a group support that will answer his questions. You know, he need to research and fail and do it all over again.
It's just pure trial and error.
Yes, and whereas in Ministry of Freedom, when you're like clueless, you just drop a question in the Facebook group, And then Jono and his team and also the community, they will just get into you. Like if they know the answer, they will just drop the answer and you will get that like
Within minutes,
immediately.
yeah. Within minutes.
Immediately. And everybody is so supportive.
Yeah.
And what else? I forgot. Oh, and then when Jono started, there's no bonus thing. Did you mention about the?
Oh, the bonuses.
No, I mean like the
rotator. Yeah, where I send people sales, right?
Yeah, where you send people sales.
I didn't have that.
Wait, oh yeah, Jono didn't have that, so that's why we bought that $1 microphone because that's our only investment.
Yeah.
But with this, but by joining MOF, Jono send you sales. Well, okay, probably you think, oh, Jono is spoiling us. It's not, it's giving something that he didn't have at that time, which is a startup investment, and it's really helping. I know probably you think, the rotator makes us not improving. No, it's not. It's a motivation.
Yeah, it's motivation because once you get that momentum and you see that this works and you have the confidence to go out there and do it on your own, then you'll start getting organic sales on your own, and then it all just explodes after that,
And yes, organic sales takes time.
Yeah.
Organic sales takes time. But, like Jono showed in the webinar, it's still making money for him until now. His review from the Ice Age, like it's still making money. So there's nothing in vain that you will do in this business model. Nothing would be in vain. If you say like, I'm tired making videos, don't be, because you saw it in the webinar. It's still making money for Jono.
It's like real estate, virtual real estate. Once you make these videos on YouTube with the free method, like I showed you, that Bloom review was from 2018, from 2 years ago, and it's still making me money today. So it's really, really awesome. It's such an awesome thing. So I got some people asking, what's this picture on my screen right here? Do you want to tell them what it is?
Oh, yeah, that will be our dream home in Bali.
Yeah. We bought some land in Bali at the beginning of last year. We bought 2,150 meters squared, and they're currently developing it, and we're actually planning to move as soon as the house is built. This picture was taken a couple of months ago, and they were just doing the landscaping on this land. Now they finished the landscaping, they're just about to start the actual building process. So hopefully this is going to be done, I don't know, in about 8 or 9 months time, but we can't wait
probably
to move
more because of the corona.
We used to dream about this, back in 2017.
We used to have a fight, we used to have this over Bath. So we had this dream, like, okay, I want to have a house in Bali, and we should build it from scratch. So this is just a Bath talk, And then we suddenly argue about what tiles to put, what color, and where's the pool. This was just daydreaming in the Bath, and we already had an argument about it. Not even the land, the money wasn't even there, So it was funny, but it's so good that when we actually bought the land and think like, oh my God, this was a fight over a bath. This used to be. We
still have arguments in the bath now about what color the tiles are going to be in the kitchen island and stuff like that.
No, you leave that all to me, except for the office, with your ridiculous moving
revolving
floor or whatever. But anyway, when we bought this, when we went there, I thought like, oh, this used to be just another, another dream, another fantasy in the bath, like sometimes until now, sometimes I still can't believe good things that are happening in our life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If we flash back to those moments when Jono is like on drugs, and then like
dark days.
And then cry, and then we have to watch videos learning this affiliate marketing. You don't want to know how he learned affiliate marketing. It's a playlist in our car, in our TV every night. But hard work creates result, and we bought our dream house.
Okay, so we got a few questions on here. Somebody's saying, are there any OTOs after purchase? No, there isn't. This is you don't need to buy anything after this, and you don't need to go and buy any more shiny objects. Somebody's asking about the bonuses, so I'm just going to quickly reiterate. The timer is actually finished, but I'm going to extend it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm going to extend it until we close this down. So for the duration of this call, you'll still have the opportunity to get in at 997. But once this call is over, I'm going to shut this down. But like I said, if you make a note of the sales page URL, you never know. If you want to get back in here in the next 12 hours, it might still be available. I'm just going to drop it in again. Okay, so the bonuses, you got Steal My Campaigns. I'm going to give you access to over 7 of my highest ever converting campaigns, complete with review videos, with incentives, bonuses, pages, squeeze pages, copy and paste emails as well. So you're gonna get that. These 7 campaigns made me over $100,000 combined. Bonus number 2, you're going to get the Passive Income Accelerator, where I train your VA, or my team will train your virtual assistant, who will be able to do most of the outsourcing work on your behalf, right? You're also going to get Instant Commission Doubler, where I basically bump you to 100% commissions on all of my future products, so you can make a lot of money from there. You also get the perpetual digital asset library. Okay, so this basically means you get free access to any future software or digital product that's launched on Munchai. You just need to ask me for access, and I'll give it to you for free. So you won't need to go and buy them. So if any of you have got shiny object syndrome at the moment, you're buying these $12 products, these $17 products on a weekly basis. Now you get access to them all for free, right? That's pretty cool, right? Fast action bonus number 5, red carpet affiliate promo access. So guaranteed vendor link and approval for all launches. Okay, again, you get to leverage my authority. So if you've ever got your links denied or ignored or whatever in the past, then that's not going to happen anymore. I get you guaranteed link approval, right? You also get bumped from 45% to 60% on my done for you super funnel, where you're sending the ads. So you're getting $1,000 per sale with that super funnel that I put together. All right, so I hope that cleans it up. Now, I'm starting to lose my voice right now, so I'm going to have to shut this down soon, but Chicha said there's just somebody got another question.
No, is that a payment plan or after the bonuses?
No, the bonuses are for the first 15 people, so I haven't even counted up, but I'll just let all of you guys have it that buy this on the call. I was originally just going to give it to the first 15 people, but if you still haven't bought and you buy in before I close this call down, you'll still get access to them. If you get it on this call, okay? If you come back in 12 hours, you won't get access to those bonuses, right?
Are there OTOs after purchase?
No, there isn't. I already said no.
Where to access the bonus?
They're going to be in the members area. I'm going to add them as soon as I've finished on this call. So just go into the members area, go through the first couple of videos, go and join the Facebook group, okay? And then we'll talk about... If you got any questions, you can ask them here, right? If you want my email address, you can send me an email to Jono at Jono hyphen...
Ito Jono too.
Yeah.
So let me type it.
.com. Okay, so I'll send you my email address. If you've got any questions, you can do that. Also, on my screen right here, you can actually see, if you've got any questions, just go here. Go to this URL, jono-armstrong.com/call. You can book a call on Skype with myself or my team, and we can go through any questions that you have, right?
Are you selling only info products or different kinds?
It's info products and softwares, so either one of those two. Basically anything that can be downloaded digitally. So softwares and training courses. That's what we're promoting. That's what we're launching. That's what we're selling. Okay?
I sell hair wax.
Okay, that's a physical product. But yeah, it's the best types of products to sell, especially right now.
No, like.
Okay, did you say you were one taught Trevor Carr how to do internet marketing? Yeah, I'm one of the people that has helped him. I mean, he actually started around the same time as me, but he's doing the exact same things that I'm doing, and I've helped him to scale his business as well. So yes, the answer is yes.
show again
Can
the slide of-
no, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna shut this call down. I've already showed you the bonuses. You know what you get in. Okay. Can you send me your email address, Kevin? No, you go to this URL. Okay. If you got any further questions, go to this URL, Kevin. Just type it into your browser. Go and book a call with me. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to shut this call down now because I'm starting to lose my voice. I really appreciate you guys jumping on this call today and sticking with us right here till the bitter end.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
Yeah, you
It's
guys are
2
awesome.
hours call.
It's a 2-hour call. It's a long time for you guys to stick on this call, so I appreciate you staying with me. If you got any issues,
See you on the inside, Peter.
remember to jot down this URL. You can contact me here. Okay, if you got any issues. Apart from that, I'll see you hopefully inside of the members area of the Ministry of Freedom. For those of you who bought in, massive congratulations. I'm looking forward to working with you guys and getting you guys success. For anybody else, I'll see you somewhere else on the internet later on.
Obrigada.
Take care. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.